The shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Find a treasure, growing bright. Reach your forward and take a flight.
Oh, of course. You gotta bring in Lycan. Alright, that's how we start the show, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone has been doing good this past week. Quite a bit has happened in parts of the world. Let's just put it that way. And we'll definitely talk about it soon enough. And it is relating to, yes, the earthquake in Thailand, at least, in Bangkok. I think even Myanmar also was affected by it as well. But we do have a lot to get through, it looks like, so let's just go right into it. And let me at least bring up the soundboard and hit this.
This battle is about to explode.
Did you just dab, man? Oh my god. It's 2020.
I gotta get away from this fucker hitting me.
You're right.
That's my dog, or that's my cow. My parry.
Yeah, your parry animation. Yeah.
Yeah.
2025. Zawa's dabbing because of Terry in the background. It is a huge hint of what we're gonna talk about. I just have ZZZ because we have some form of ZZZ news to talk about later on. But anyways, let's talk about the fighting game stuff. So this one is kind of relating to fighting games. It is involving with Xian, a player that's been more prominent in Street Fighter, but I'm sure he is really good at other fighting games as well, but mainly Street Fighter. There was the Bangkok earthquake, and he just happened to be in Bangkok playing Fatal Fury at that, and then he was actually hit by the earthquake in a building that he was at. Even says right here, he was in the 39th floor of the building. Had to run down the emergency stairs, watching the ceiling and walls crack. Like, look at that, dude. You can see the fucking walls like damaged and stuff. As I descended each step, it was a strange and unsettling experience, but I'm safe now. Honestly, it's something I'd prefer not to go through again. Yeah, man. That shit's scary, dude. Because, yeah, like...
Because it was like a 7.5?
7.7, actually. Yeah. No, it was like a big one, dude.
It was a big number.
Yeah, it's a big-ass number, man. No, don't... Them sevens, don't mess around, man.
And to everyone that was affected there, like, hopefully they were all safe, because I know so I keep up with some of the furry community, because there's artists that I like from the furry community, and they recently had a furry convention there.
Oh, wow.
One of the artists that I follow was like, holy shit,
yeah,
they never experienced that as well, and they were kind of like shaken up.
Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, there's actually a number of like artists like on Twitter/X from Thailand, so they definitely were sharing their experiences and stuff like that. Even like, meanwhile, for those who keep up with the Johnny Somali stuff, Legal Mindset, it does reside in Thailand for the most part, I believe. So he also shared his experience during said earthquake. But yeah, there was I saw that video of the building that was like under construction, like fell like during the earthquake, just collapsed.
Yeah, it fell because it was just a skeleton, right? Like
yeah,
a skeleton of a building.
Yeah, it was under construction, sure, but that was suspicious because like it did not. The fact that it collapsed like that means they were not building to code, and apparently,
to code.
Apparently, it was under the contract of a Chinese company or something like that. It was like some Chinese contractor company. So there have been a number of people pointing that out. So I'm not sure if they'll do some sort of investigation directly relating to that. But there are plenty of other
After
buildings.
this, yeah, other buildings were affected because I
Yeah.
saw I think it was a temple or a shrine, like the whole thing collapsed like
Ooh.
that.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
So you can just imagine, like, well, you don't have to imagine because there were videos and stuff when
Mm-hmm.
other places like Japan,
Yeah.
they get hit by big earthquakes. You can see the buildings either just full on do this, or like
Yeah.
half is still standing up and half is just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But props to this building. Look, like
it held up. Yeah.
It was like going like it was doing the whole like I got this.
Yeah.
Leave the whole Atlas.
Yeah. The Atlas thing. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, people like Xi'an are safe, but unfortunately, the casualties have been going up though. So very unfortunate. And deepest condolences to those who lost their loved ones during that earthquake. There is plenty of other videos too of I think it was like the like Bangkok hotels or something. Their building was like wobbling back and forth, and like the rooftop pool was like spilling over the water and stuff. It's some serious stuff, man. And then yeah, like there's plenty of other like angles of that skyscraper under construction that fell or collapsed, and a bunch of course, dust kicked up and stuff like that. Something out of a movie, It's scary. It's definitely scary.
I saw like someone.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna bring up the tweet, but it was kind of untasteful. Their tweet, because it's like they were trying to be funny and cute about it, but it's like, no, bro, not right now.
Yeah.
They pretty much said, "Oh, the Titans or / the Kaiju's have awakened. Prepare yourself." It's like, bro, not now.
Yeah, very too soon. too soon.
Go back to 4chan with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can probably get away with that, like in your group, right? Like amongst your friends, but yeah, that's something you don't want to say just like on the internet because it's very public.
Like whatever jokes works with your friends, not gonna work with everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Your dark sense of humor is not gonna be everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, because obviously your friends know you better than all the people across the world. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna work all that well, right? But anyways, hopefully everyone else is safe. We can only pray they get the relief for the earthquake, and yeah, I mean, hopefully, people get rescued and all that stuff. So, we can only pray and hope for the best for the people in Thailand. And everyone, of course, all the other places that have been affected by this earthquake. There may be aftershocks, so you just never know. So we can only pray.
Because again, knock on wood, I've never been through an earthquake, so I don't have expertise.
Yeah.
How it feels. And that's why, like in my circle of friends, some of them live in Cali, and they joke about like how they can sleep through a 5 a 5 category or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the magnitude, yeah, a 5.
Yeah, they can sleep through that. But if I was there during that, I would be like fucking screaming my ass off. And they'll be like, "What you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
It's just a small earthquake. It's like, "No, we're all gonna die." I was like,
yeah.
It's like, sorry, I don't experience that.
Right,
like, most of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Cali for sure gets its fair share of like little shakes here and there, but
yeah, little scrapes.
Yeah.
plates. And...
yeah, the plates going up and either up and down or back and forth. It's actually kind of a funky feeling as someone who has experienced it several times in his lifetime. It's kind of a funky feeling. It's kind of just like you're just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like you don't even know like right away, you know? Like you're not immediately like, oh, earthquake, right? It's just like, wait, what? You know? You just get confused by it.
Like how my cousin or auntie, she was in Santa Fe.
Uh-huh.
How she described like one of the weirdest earthquakes that she experienced. It was like, again, a level 5. I'm gonna call it level scale. I forgot what they're
on the Richter scale, yeah.
On the Richter scale, yeah.
Yes.
So she said like it was on level 5, but the way it felt in her house is, she said it felt like big construction machines just going across the street.
Yeah. It's there's different kinds of earthquakes too. Right, like I said, like sometimes the plates go up and down, sometimes the plates go back and forth, side to side. It's the Earth is.
That's why she said that every time she feels the earthquake, she looks outside to just make sure, like, okay, what big ass machinery is going through my neighborhood today?
Yeah.
Oh, none. Ah.
Yeah. It's just trippy. It's just trippy, man. That's all I can say. So, all right. Hopefully, everyone stays safe in Thailand, and of course, areas around it. Because aftershocks, it's not fun. Okay, so let's go on to character stuff. In Guilty Gear Strive, there has been a reveal for a long-awaited character to return, and that is Venom. So Venom is officially back. In fact, I think Venom is already out at this point, if I'm not mistaken. But let's just go ahead and fire up the trailer. This is in Japanese, so we're just gonna. There is no English subs, unfortunately.
Okay, everyone, you can make up your own.
Yeah. You get the gist of what Venom is about.
Fuck my balls into your mouth. Come here.
So the premise for this time for Venom is that he refers to himself as Phantom, and the Venom that we know is dead, quote unquote. So I don't know if it's like an undercover thing or just like a persona that he's trying to put on. Like I'm not sure about the context. And then of course, one of the surprising things is Robo-Kai is like a companion to Venom, and acts like like an extension of Venom, in addition to the pool cue and the billiard balls and all that stuff.
He plays like Venom, because I used to play him in like old Guilty Gear. It's just that at this point in Strive's life cycle as a game, I'm still disappointed that we still don't have any
the insta kills.
Insta kills. Like so I'm just gonna go with what my Margaret said. We're gonna wait till the next big update.
Yeah, I think it's after Lucy, like. Because we still have 2 more characters to wait for.
It's either after Lucy or like how they did with Exxon, and they just made kind of like a brand new game.
Yeah, they made it to a Revelator, so we don't know if they'll do a Revelator thing.
We're probably gonna get like a Strive Revelator
situation. Yeah.
And I can't find unless it's updated now. Because at the time of the video of Venom, I was like, Robo-Kai sounds like Ryusei Nakao.
No.
Like in some parts.
I believe he's actually voiced by Shigeru Chiba, which is Buggy the Clown / Emperor Pilaf. Yeah. So you're not. I mean, it's funny that you're kind of close, but not really. Like because
Yeah,
it's a Dragon Ball voice actor, but by different character. You're
but
yeah.
yeah, because Nakao can hit those high notes.
He does. He does. Yeah, I get it. I
He's
get it.
more of the like.
Yeah.
Koryo and Naindayo. It's like
Yeah.
Like when people think of Ryusei son, it's either Frieza or
Caesar Clown.
Mayuri.
Mayuri or Mayuri from Bleach, and then Caesar Clown from One Piece.
Which
Yeah.
when you think about Ryusei's line of work, he mostly does
Scientists or like the kind of the
unhinged motherfuckers.
the sniveling, unhinged motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah. And then for those who are kind of old schoolish, this is kind of like niche. But if anyone knows Anpanman, Ryusei does play Baikiman, which is kind of literally translates to like Bacteria Man or something. It's funny.
And then if you notice also with Ryusei's son's characters,
Yeah.
they gotta have purple somewhere on their fucking
They're always
or on their
some
person.
form of purple somewhere. You're right. You're right.
So it's like what does he do? Like when an anime studio or the VA studio goes like, oh, this studio wants you to voice this character. Is it purple?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is there purple in it? The character, yes. No, there's no purple. I don't want it. It's like I don't want it. Get that shit away from me.
Yeah. So
Which I think it's kind of like the VA for Sajin Kumamoto, Tetsu Inada, because most of his fucking characters nowadays is like fucking furry characters. So it's like, is he just a token furry character for like strong furry
yeah.
furry characters? Does this have a furry character?
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Am I going to play it? No, I don't want it.
Yep. Yeah, so it does say, Shigeru Chiba is confirmed voicing Robokai at the moment. Just so I was correct on that one. So but yeah, aka Buggy the Clown and such. But anyway, trying to see if we can get a little more context here. Oh yeah, that's right. They were visited by Milia and Zato, so they got something for him, which is why Venom is back into the game, baby. It says at some point, Venom. This is from the wiki, by the way. Venom managed to get a new body for Robokai. That's funny. That's phrased like that, and decided to come out of retirement from fighting. As a guardian of his current hometown, he serves as a baker by day and a guardian phantom vigilante by night, with Robokai as a psychic. Oh, that's kind of cute. Pretty much Robokai is companion slash sidekick. That's cool. So yeah, so he's basically Batman. He's basically Batman for sure. Vigilante by night, that sort of thing. That's cool. So he's kind of playing like a little superhero slash anti-hero, I guess. But from the gameplay, I feel like he plays for the most part like Venom, but I'm sure like the hardcore people can tell you like, oh, he actually feels different, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, I wouldn't know because I don't play Venom. But he still shoots the cue balls or whatever, the pool balls.
Yeah, the pool cues.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and mute it for the sake of it. But he's got the balls. He puts people into balls. And I like that if you look closely, when he actually turns people into balls, Like there is like a little like artwork for each character if you look super closely. So somebody actually like transcribed it to like a big ass collage, and even took it further by making it just line art, so for people to color. If they want to, spend the free time doing so for the fun of it. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Like each character has their own little cute artwork thing going on when they're turning the balls. Yeah, you can see like this is Eno's like expression if you look super closely. Kind of like a weird snarling face.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance. Yeah, snarling face or something. So, and yeah, in addition to that, he has RoboKai to, further, I guess, enhance his block strings or whatever. So, and such like that. So, yep. That's like the only huge difference is, yeah, RoboKai being that sidekick for his gameplay.
I do miss Venom being shirtless.
Oh
underneath his,
yeah, now you're right. He's wearing a dress shirt now.
yeah, he has a dress shirt. So to me, it's like, oh, you're here, but why are you hiding your abs?
Yeah.
Show it off.
Yeah.
Look at Johnny. He's showing it off.
Yeah. Johnny's always kind of like a Chad whenever he comes in. Yeah.
It's so funny because back in the day when I was, I guess, skinny to pull off like, how did my boyfriend say my body was?
Mm-hmm.
When I was skinny enough to pull off clamp characters. So if you guys know how fucking skinny clamp characters are,
Yes, with
that's how skinny I was.
with the long arms and limbs.
Long, long fucking limbs. But yeah,
Mhm.
I kind of wanted to cosplay as Venom, but now that I look back at it, I think it's more of like I want to cosplay as Faust now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can never get that fucking body like Zato.
Dada.
I mean, I can. I guess I can, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to like not show up for work for like maybe half a year.
Yeah.
I'm back all fucking buff. They're like, what the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, Zara's got insane shoulders, man. His shoulders are super insane. Like you can see like the actual 3 parts of the shoulders. That's how insane it is.
To which I think that's not, that's not his true muscles. It's fucking Eddie.
Oh, from Eddie? Maybe. Huh?
Yeah, in enhancing,
his body.
the body.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It doesn't break down.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
So yeah. Anyways, we have Disney and Venom now into the mix. So we're waiting on Unica and then Lucy, the lovely long-awaited Lucy, I guess, from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, to come into play. Unica is a character from Dual Rulers, I think it's called, the anime that's coming up not too long now. I think it's coming out in April.
Yeah,
So-
I think it comes out like a week after the DMC one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I think DMC is the first week of April, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then Guilty Gear's anime is like the week
Second
right
week?
after.
Okay. Interesting.
But I don't know if both animes are weekly or they're just gonna fly it all at once.
Yeah, that one's a little tricky. I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
And we already went on this debate like so many or not debate, discussion about like which is better, weekly showing or all at once when it comes to streaming.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
I can wait. The last time I fucking binged something, it's like it takes a lot out of you when you forget how many episodes you're watching.
Oh yeah, like especially like One Piece. Like when you ever go on a One Piece binge, it hits different.
It does. That's why, like,
You have
it's
to like,
hard to say like which arc do you want to just binge watch, and it's like there's so many good arcs,
yeah.
but it's more on the pacing
Mm-hmm.
that either you're in the mood for, or you're just like, I fucking hate this place right now.
Right, because especially during the older stuff, particularly like I would say Dressrosa, for example, like they just kept like repeating like, oh yeah, this happened, that happened, and like the animation
Yeah,
quality
it was
was
like
like,
a week. It was like every other week was a fucking recap. It's like,
mm-hmm.
I know.
Like we know
My
what
mind is not a
happened.
fucking it's not a fucking goldfish.
Yeah, and then I also would say My Hero Academia is like the worst when it comes to binging because they literally keep repeating like, oh, this person has this powers. Oh, they have to like kind of explain like what he does or what they do or whatever. And like they always do the name cards. I'm like, bro, like we know this character already by this point. It's not like we like watch it and drop off and then watch again like a month later or so.
You become basically Hades from Hercules. Oh, I know. I get the cuts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then that's the thing too with because Marineford, that
Yeah.
arc is so good, but it's the other two arcs that's before it
Yeah.
that really ties it all together. So you could say, yeah, you can jump into Marineford, but you're gonna miss like why they're there.
Yeah, like the grand scheme, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when I tell my like a friend that started kind of watching One Piece, I was like, when you get to Impel Down,
Mm-hmm.
watch all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then once you get past this certain number, episode number, skip like the next few ones, and they're like, why? It's a filler arc just because they caught up.
Yeah. The only actual like this is One Piece. The only main story arc that I would absolutely skip is the one with Foxy. You remember him with the Noro beam, whatever you call it, like slow beam. Yeah. Because literally nothing happens. Like the only thing is right at the end, of course, and they like hinted at Aokiji or Kuzan, aka right at the end.
It was more like that. I'm sorry, that damn arc was like,
It's funny
to me. It was like, it's a funny arc, but it was like those throwaway one shot storylines.
Mm-hmm.
That it was like, oh, you remember this, and everyone be like, what? I was like, oh, never mind then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny because there are so many other villains that have been like, oh, you remember this villain? You remember that villain? But they like Oda never ever brings up Foxy, strangely enough. So I'm like, yeah, even Oda kind of forgot about Foxy or something. I don't know, man. Just one of those villains. Because even like Arlong gets brought up here and there, of course, because he's a fish man. Even someone like Don Krieg, it gets brought up here and there. And Don Krieg is like one of the most like, and this is coming from me because I like Don Krieg, but he's like one of the most generic villains you could say in One Piece. He's like the most straightforward like villain, There's nothing like super special about him. He wears armor, like gold armor, and like has a bunch of weapons with that armor and stuff. That's cool and all, but especially by now, like if you compare him to like all the other villains, yeah, he got power crapped. Like if you want to put into gacha terms, he got super power crap. But even he gets brought up like here and there if you kind of listen closely or at least catch up with or cut up with the manga.
Yeah,
it's something, right? It kind of says something about Foxy. Because I feel like, yeah, he's the only villain that gets like put to the side, like casted to the side.
I don't think he's on the sideline. I think he's the whole he's the whole Woody thing. I don't want to play with you anymore. you just see him falling into the pit of
Yeah. It's funny though because the anime side likes to bring up Foxy because they had the filler arc stuff here and there with Foxy. But Oda just for whatever reason like never references Foxy.
Yeah, brings it up again.
Yeah. I think like there was one point if you read the manga, the chapter covers maybe here and there barely features Foxy for what I can remember, but yeah, there's a lot of chapter covers. So to be fair, it's hard to remember Foxy for sure. So, anyways, that was a bit of a tangent there with anime binging and weekly versus all at once stuff. Let's go ahead
Don't do it. Don't do it, kids.
Yeah,
you will get hurt.
So this is the big one here when it comes to Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. So superstar, football / soccer superstar, Cristiano Ronaldo is actually being featured in the game as an actual playable character, right? So let's go ahead and bring it up. Let's play the English one just for the sake of it.
He's an icon, a legend,
Oh yeah, this is the announcement trailer. It's a little different.
and now a fighter.
Is that? Kick your ass.
Oh, there's T-Zoc.
Yours.
There's T-Zoc. Billy Kane.
Let's do it.
I don't know why the sounds...
That was fun.
Recorded?
The sound was off. Yeah, like the sync was not there. I like the thumbnail from Max. Hold on,
Yeah,
right there. Oh my god.
But, I'm gonna kind of like half call it
Yeah,
because we saw how his character uses the ball right
yeah.
in his moves. The reason why I bring up the ball, looking at you, Capcom. Street Fighter 6 has still some life in it. There's your base on how to bring Sean into the game and use the ball. His moves. There you go. There's your fucking base. There's your you can go up to SNK. It's like, can I
Copy
see your
homework?
homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't copy the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Obviously that with the basketball. Like I feel like Sean should be using the basketball a lot for this time around. Yeah. Just because just to make him stand out a little more from the Shotos. But let's go ahead and watch the actual trailer that shows off
the full trailer.
The whole trailer with this character.
No, I'm still holding my breath for either Sean or Laura to make it back to 6.
Yeah. Not voiced by him, by the way, which probably for the best.
Red card!
Yellow card, red card.
Red card! He's like, what the fuck? I don't fucking know. I don't play soccer, I mean football. I hope this doesn't not confuse, but make kids believe oh, I can hit people while playing soccer. It's like, no, you cannot.
No, you cannot. There's his super, the level 3 super.
Yeah, and those calves.
Yep. So weird. The pose, dude, the pose. It's so cheesy, dude. It's so... Oh, yeah.
You know what I wish instead of him doing?
Yeah.
So should I go back to like when Terry was like blocking?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I think I know where you're getting at. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so try play it slow so we can have a little...
Oh, I'll go frame by frame.
Okay, so Terry... Okay, keep going. So when Terry's like this, I was half expecting him like running, like running into frame and kind of like either kick the ball one more time into Terry.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's setting up like he's running, and then he's just gonna do like one big ass like final kick to the ball to just pull him straight down.
But then he does.
he's like,
but then he does the pose and then it just explodes. Oh yeah, look!
yeah,
Look where the ball is. It's like right up his, almost up his ass.
So badly, the arena explodes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like right up his ass though when it's about to explode.
Yeah, see, he's like,
boom. But yeah, I guess they wanted to incorporate the pose that badly somehow. It's so weird, dude. Like, at first, it's so funny because when it first came out, people were like, "What the whoa, like real life fucking soccer player in KOF or not KOF, Fatal Fury." Sorry, I'm making that mistake too. Oh wow, Fatal Fury. Damn, I did not expect this. Blah blah. But then like now, a few days later, people are like, "Dude, this shit sucks." Like, because when you really think about it, right? This is a person that has some well, how do I say this? His hands are dirty. Let's just say, because he
yeah, there's he has a rap sheet, kids.
He has a rap sheet. Yes.
Not pretty.
Yes.
It's not pretty.
Him being a megastar, naturally, his attitude and stuff does play a role of how he goes about in real life, including, you know, allegedly he was charged with he was charged with sexual assault or something, right? Or he was going to be, but then something happened with the other lawyer, right? Essentially, that lawyer overreached for evidence, and I guess it was illegal, so they had to drop it. They had to drop the case or whatever. So he got away scot-free, pretty much. But a lot of people think at this point, yeah, like he said sexual assault or whatever, right? So, and a bunch of other things too, besides that as well. Like I don't think he's the greatest person to hang out with, you know, that type of stuff. I know like someone like I Show Speed did hang out with him, you know, and stuff like that. But in any case, though, there's a lot of like controversy behind it, because when you look into SNK, right, and who owns SNK, it's somebody in Saudi Arabia, right? And Saudi Arabia, say what you will, but there are controversies even with that alone. And that includes like the whole thing about how they get the money. So, or how, you know, Saudi Arabia is has a very volatile economy, I guess you could say. Like there's such a gap between the rich and the poor, you know, and so where they get that money, I'm not gonna say, but you know, that people say, oh, it's blood money, all that stuff. Like it sounds not good, you know, and but unfortunately they have like the you know, most of the ownership for SNK, so that's why somebody from the Saudi Arabia stuff, like I don't know which person or entity or whatever group has ties with the whole like the soccer stuff, right? And Ronaldo did play for essentially some a team relating to Saudi Arabia, right? So that's why they were able to bring him in to this game, because I guess that person who has the owning stakes just wanted him to be in there, just because he can. Maybe I'm not sure, like the grand scheme of things, but that's just kind of the stuff I've been hearing and stuff like that. But yes, the fact that yes, SNK is mostly owned by somebody in Saudi Arabia is a thing that's been known for a long while. But yeah, so when you like start to connect these together, it starts to make sense. On the surface, yes, it's very random. What the fuck, like real life person and real life superstar celebrity in a fighting game like Fatal Fury. But yeah, but once you break through the surface and do your research, it's not all that surprising. It really shouldn't be. So, like I said, like initially there was a bit of excitement, like whoa, like oh, he's doing the pose, oh, including Apology Man. I think Apology Man did bring up like, oh, if he were to be in the fighting game or something, he has to do that pose or whatever. In fact, I did bring up, or I do have the post. So this was back in 2024, a year ago. Apology Man said, I need Ronaldo's taunt to be him yelling, "Sia!" But every time he gets a defense boost, like third strike Q. And then very recent, of course, he said, bro, this is not real life, with the screenshot of that pose in Fatal Fury. So what was your initial reaction when you first saw this? Like, did you believe it was real?
That was my reaction. The fuck?
Yeah. I think
I'm not trying to be cute. It was pretty much like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, this was another thing I woke up to, and I'm just like, no, this isn't real. No, this has to be like some sort of like early ass April Fool's joke or something. Because this is funny. It's funny because yeah, like it's funny because we are kind of close to April Fool's Day, so it might have been like a premature like April Fool's joke or some shit. But no, it's real. It's official. This is what we're looking at. Cristiano Ronaldo, man, and Fatal Fury. So there is a very mixed reaction now, and I think here, yeah, I'm not sure if in the comments for YouTube, that is, they canonized Mugen. Mugen got canonized. That's funny. Yeah, because this does look like something out of Mugen. It's so weird, right? And even so, like, if you look at his face in Fatal Fury, it's like, I don't know, right? Not the best job.
I think it's because, I think it's the art style of this game does not work with.
Yeah, it's like it is leaning more towards realism in comparison, but it's still not like compatible with people like Ronaldo.
It's like we're almost there, but not yet.
Yeah.
Just reel it back.
Yes, and we've seen celebrities and other stuff, right? Including LeBron James and multiverses, but it is a little different because he is coming from like Space Jam and such, so you kind of expect it. You know what I mean? It's not like so out of left field, because it's a Warner Brothers Smash Brothers game, and that's supposed to be like a mishmash of everything, like including Looney Tunes and Space Jam and everything under the Warner Brothers umbrella. Though unfortunately they kind of fucked that up somehow, and they are ending service to that game, not far off from the actual date. But when it comes to real life people like him, like this is an actual person, in a video game like this, you definitely want to be very careful because you just never know what they do or what happens to them in real life. And of course, Ronaldo here has done a lot of shit, including the alleged sexual assault stuff. So it's always
Like when it comes,
Mhm.
yeah, like with that, I'm gonna add on to like you saying you gotta be careful of what real life person you're bringing into your games.
Yes.
That is gonna be the make or break stuff because nowadays people are gonna focus on like, oh yeah, this person did this, so I'm not gonna buy this game now.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the ones that can separate, you know, the game from the real life, but still it doesn't really help when the person that is in the game is
Yeah.
an actual person versus like Terry. We're never gonna see a fucking Terry running around.
Mm-hmm. Although you kind
I
of
mean, we
want
might
to
see,
with whatever's going on in
yeah.
his world, you kind of want a fighting game character coming in the world to just cheer you up, man. But sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't want to fight a character to cheer me up. I want to see Akuma just coming, just rampaging through a city.
So
Just like swoosh. You're just gonna see me on my lawn chair going like,
Misuts Uria.
like, this is fine. We had it coming. This is fine.
Die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah, and he comes like right to my face. I'm like, sir, no. We save that for later. Like I'm tapping his face. You're in my bubble.
You're my bubble. You're my
No kissy until after 12.
after dark. Yeah, but
It's getting too cold here.
okay.
Excuse me. It was my turn to check.
Okay. So anyways, like kind of bouncing off what you're saying, right? Like with the whole like because
make a break.
yeah, it makes or breaks the decisions that people want to buy at the game or not. And funny you say that because this is me hearing it. There's no like definitive proof or anything, but I heard that a good handful of people at least cancel their pre-orders because of this now.
Yep.
And kind of basically like SNK, not necessarily SNK, but the person from Saudi Arabia kind of flexing their money, like saying like, oh yeah, basically I got this superstar in this fighting game or whatever, because I own SNK, blah blah blah, like and people have their opinion about Saudi Arabia at that, so that's a whole nother thing, what I mean? So if it's one thing, there's a whole nother thing about that part too, with either whether it be Ronaldo or the fact that SNK is affiliated with Saudi Arabia now, sadly, but it is what it is. So it's unfortunate too because there's also the hardcore Fatal Fury fans saying that this is a waste of a slot. Like, this could have been somebody from the Fatal Fury roster, right? That deserves a welcome back. But instead, you have this real life person again that's tied with like possibly with like crimes and just all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? And especially if at some point, let's say like Ronaldo comes out with another charge or criminal charge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then what? Like, can we have this game at Evo? You know what I mean? Like and stuff like that. Are we gonna ban Ronaldo, right, from the Fatal Fury roster for the sake of it? I don't know, but it would not be a good look either way.
And bouncing off of that, let's say Ronaldo does something again, like really bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that will be a nice outcome, quote unquote. What if SNK just did a big ass patch, right?
Yeah.
And just patch him out.
Yeah. And you know what? If they replace him with like a whole new character that plays soccer in the Fatal Fury universe, that's I think that's the best they could do.
Yeah, that would be the best. But which again is like, oof.
Yeah.
That big oof.
Mm-hmm. What's kind of worse too is that Ronaldo is I think is actually canon in this universe. So like that's kind of make things very awkward for the storytelling potentially because of that scenario being very much possible. Like if they have to completely delete him from the game from because him being very touchy with younger people and such, right? Like or whatever the charge will be, crypto or some shit, right? Like some sort of money laundering scheme. You know what I mean? Like you would have to then delete him, and then that would make the story awkward because then that's not Ronaldo, that's soccer guy or soccer gal. It's like, wait a minute, I'm not Ronaldo. What are you talking about? But I don't know. Maybe they can like retrofit it somehow in the future. But
Somehow.
yeah. But either way, this is it's very very mixed, I would say. Now there could be a good outcome with this, because Ronaldo is such a big megastar. It could bring in like a lot of people, and then a lot of people may be like, "Hey, Fatal Fury could be my shit," right? Like it could bring more eyes to Fatal Fury, and that could be a way to make more sales and such. All right, fine, but we'll see how many people actually stick to the game after 2 weeks and such like that. Because fighting games is definitely not the most palpable game in the general public's like tastes, because fighting games is very very difficult to pick up, and also it's like essentially you and your opponent, right? Whereas like a lot of games that are like multiplayer online, they have stuff for the player to blame on, like this my teammate didn't do their part or whatever, like in Overwatch and or like Marvel Rivals and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they didn't heal me well enough, or my DPS is shit or something, or you know what I mean? Like, they have nothing to blame on but themselves, but they don't want to do that, so they'll just drop the game, which happens a lot, which is why it's very volatile after 2 weeks, whether they stay on or they don't. But that initial sale maybe could look good for Fatal Fury, but then what kind of precedent does it set for the future games from SNK or anywhere else, right? Oh, is it do we have to incorporate celebrities in more of these fighting games? I don't know, right? And people do compare the Terminator and like all these other characters coming into like MK stuff, right? Even Negan, right, came into Tekken at one point. That's a little different because they have the likeness of that person, right? But it's a character. It's a character in a TV show. It's a character in a movie. It's not a real life person, so to say. It's a character. So I think that's a bit of a pass on that, at least, right? And especially like Terminator, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I mean, some could say that is Arnold Schwarzenegger, but whatever, right? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. We all love him. That's a bit of exception, right? At least, very very recently we have the T-1000, pretty much AKA Robert Patrick, right? The other half of Terminator 2, essentially. But again, Negan is another whole ass character. It's not Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It's Negan.
Yeah.
It's got his face, but it's not Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Imagine, right? Imagine Marvel's Capcom 4 or whatever, right? Comes in, but instead of Iron Man, they straight up said, "Oh, we have a Robert Downey Jr." You know, like it's not even Tony Stark. It's just Robert Downey Jr.
It's fuck, what was this character's name in fucking Tropic Thunder?
Oh, I think it was like Lincoln or something. They never like they don't really like
Yeah.
talk about his name too much, but yeah, it's Lincoln something. It's some really random name. But yeah, like I know what you're talking about that character
Yeah.
in Marvel vs. Capcom. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You would retard.
Yeah. Never go for it. Man. Oh my god. What a movie that was. What a movie.
What a wonderful movie that was.
Mhm.
If that thing was made nowadays, nope.
It's funny because that movie was like one of the very last things before the whole like PC correction,
Yeah.
the Karen culture, and like all that stuff came in. It's so funny that it was right at that line. Yeah. Mhm.
It just made it before the finish line. Or
Yeah.
not finish line. It made it before the goalpost was being moved.
Exactly. Yeah. There was one other thing I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah, of course. You know, I mean, you have a game like Fortnite, right? You have so many fucking celebrities in that game, but again, it's different because it's a mishmash, right? There's nothing like
Yeah, it's a mishmash because, like, again, bringing up Fortnite, you have fucking Snoop Dogg there, and we know that man has a freaking rap sheet.
Oh yes, yeah.
And when
God knows how many other rap sheets we have, right? When it comes to other people too, you know.
we have fucking Eminem doesn't really have a big rap sheet. He has a rap sheet, but it's not as
Like you kind of
big.
expect, like you kind of expect it, right, from someone like Eminem,
Yeah.
if you read into his life. But you know, especially with the whole the what do you call it? whoever has custody over the daughter or that whole thing too. If we're gonna open that can of worms, but yeah,
put that thing down.
But this is a fighting game with Fatal Fury, and to now feature someone like Mr. Ronaldo here it makes things awkward, right? It'll definitely make things awkward, and again, this could have been a character from the Fatal Fury universe making their comeback, but no, that slot gets taken by Ronaldo, who again has a rap sheet, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? All right, well, who knows? I'm sure they'll go with it, right? And that's just kind of how it goes. Yes, we have Ronaldo in the game now. You can say, "Oh, I main Cristiano Ronaldo in Fatal Fury," right? And then now some people are saying like get Messi in here because Messi, from what I understand, he was kind of like the rival to Mr. Ronaldo. If you know, you know, basically. And yeah, some people even go as far as saying like because Ronaldo can keep up with the Fatal Fury characters, it makes the Fatal Fury characters seem weaker or something. I'm like, oh my god, if you want to look at it that way, I mean,
Hey, bro, it's not that deep.
like, you know, it's all to me like in my head canon, Ronaldo basically took the pill that makes him, that gives him the strength or whatever to keep up with the Fatal Fury characters. I don't know.
Well, he took the super soldier serum.
Serum, yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, the other thing too, right, on top of all this, is that I don't even know if Ronaldo cares for fighting games or video games at all. So it's like that's like even worse, you know. You have a person that has like little to do with video games and of course the SNK universe, right? If Ronaldo specifically loves SNK stuff and he always wanted to be in the fighting game associated with SNK, then okay, great, right? then it makes a little more sense. I can get by that a little bit more, but yeah, I don't think he gives any shits about Fatal Fury, KOF, or Art of Fighting, or Metal Slug, anything from SNK. If you bring up SNK, he's like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are you talking about? You know? Oh, you talking about Street Fighter? You know, like, right? So, unfortunate that, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's unfortunate. I don't know. It really depends on who you are, I guess. Like, if you love soccer and play KOF or KOF and Fatal Fury, all that stuff from SNK, you may like this. I don't know, but yeah. If you're going to bring in a celebrity, at least ask them like, "Hey, do you like SNK? Do you know about?"
I know. It's like, do you know about this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give them a little quiz, right, and see how they fare. You know,
Who is this? Who is this character?
mm-hmm.
Or that's Georgie from down the lane. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah,
Like, okay, nope, away.
yeah. So yeah, that's essentially all I have to say. Do you have any more comments about Mr. Ronaldo and Fatal Fury? Who? I mean, to be okay, like let's talk about the gameplay. I almost forgot because Ronaldo,
Yeah.
right? But to be fair, I think the gameplay could potentially make this archetype really fun, right? You know, the soccer player trope in Fatal Fury with the Fatal Fury mechanics and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, he could be a really cool character, you know, in the fighting game mechanic stuff. But yeah, but because it's Ronaldo, that really kind of sours the taste, you know. So I mean, also, right? There's always the possibility of somewhere in the contract clause or whatever you want to call it that Ronaldo has to be a strong character. So, you know, could you imagine him in like Evo top 8, like half Ronaldo's and just half of Fatal Fury characters, you know? So who knows if Ronaldo will be an actual top tier character competitively, you know what I mean? Just, yeah. I hope to God that's not the situation though, where yeah, like he takes up most of the top 16 or top 8 or whatever. That would be actually terrible. But if he's like hilariously bad somehow, then that'd be pretty funny. But then again, I don't know if Ronaldo even gives a shit or not. But the person who wanted Ronaldo in this game may have a foot in this sort of situation. I don't know. Because, you know, they got the money. But anyway, we'll see. It's here. It's happened. What a weird time we live in. It's so funny. Fighting style. Football / martial arts. Yeah. Cherishes.
I mean,
family, football, and family. Okay.
I mean, to me, if they wanted to bring someone that does soccer and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know, and they are kind of goofy about it. Why didn't they ask what's his name, the creator of Shaolin Soccer?
Oh, Stephen Chow, I think his name is. Yeah.
Why don't they ask you know, have his character in the game?
Yeah. That would be pretty cool. But
Which for everyone who don't know who Stephen Chow is, he made like really good movies, really good comedies
maybe like
throughout his career.
known to incorporate martial arts and comedy together. And yes, he kind of self-inserts into the movie to kind of call it out, right? You know, but
Yep.
but I mean, hey, at least he makes fun movies, so you know, I give him a
Yep.
pass. Yeah.
So yeah, so one of his big movies, which really put him on the map for the Western audience, was Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle, yeah, and then after I think was Shaolin Soccer.
Shaolin Soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't actually had like a recent Stephen Chow movie, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe he's just content or something. I don't know. Let me see if oh, maybe he's retired. I don't know. Let's see.
But I think he's just been making movies for just what is that? Well, yeah, his Asian.
For just Asia, yeah,
Countries.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a director, yeah, he's still going, but as an actor, not so much. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Let's see what the Shaolin Soccer. Wow.
Yeah, Shaolin Soccer.
Oh wait, Shaolin Soccer was first, 2001,
Huh?
and then Kung Fu Hustle. Okay, wow. Okay, weird. I could have sworn Kung Fu Hustle was like the gateway,
right. It was like
the gateway or some shit. Yeah, I swear that was like the gateway movie for the Stephen Chow stuff, but I guess not. Let's see what. Let's see the recent stuff is. Yeah, not so much. I mean, his most recent one, I guess, is 2019, New King of Comedy, but that's probably for just Asia only. But whatever the case may be, there could have been definitely other choices to fill in those shoes.
Yep.
So, yeah, I just found it so funny that it was initially like met with some excitement, but now like days later it's like nah, you know, they kind of just laugh at it, right? It's more like it's more like something you laugh at more than you laugh with, kind of thing. It's just weird. It's definitely just awkward to see. Yeah.
Here comes the big fart.
Boom. So,
Yeah, we can smell it from here. That's the point.
Yep. There is a Japanese version, but yeah, we'll just not. Yeah, we get the point. Okay. We'll just go over this one, I think, for Tekken. So apparently, according to Buff Gigas, right, known to like, put a lot of fighting game related news and updates and stuff like that. Apparently somehow knows about what's going on or what's coming up for Tekken. Maybe this has been revealed and I could be tripping, but anyway. So what's coming up for Season 2 DLC is that there will be no guest character for Season 2. The last one will be an original character, so like a brand new Tekken character. Next stage will be relating to Pac-Man. So that'll be the one for coming out for summer because yes, it is the 45th anniversary for Pac-Man. And I guess Pikmin. And then I guess there will be a like a color palette customizer thing. That might be hinted. But a lot of people have been like kind of like guessing based off of like the color of the panels. So a lot of like people for purple think it's Kunimitsu making a return. And then for like the dark blue one, people say it's like Fakuram or Armor King, even
Marda.
Marduk, yeah, Marduk or Marduk,
Madik.
Madik, yeah.
Madik.
Even like Bruce. Some people say it's Bruce because his trunk. If you look at his trunks, it's always like bluish. So maybe they're kind of reaching for that. So, and then who knows what the fuck the new character is, the new original character is for this color, right? Yeah, if you look at the previous colors, yeah, Lei Wulong could make a return too, possibly. So we'll see. Yeah, people want Roger to come back for sure.
But when?
JC, that's from Tekken Tag 2. Yeah, I kind of want to see Armor King. Armor King is always cool. You know. Kunimitsu, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I mean there could be other choices, you know.
What if somehow Harada's team?
Yeah.
Somehow they got the money, they work out the deals to the rights. We got Gong back.
Oh yeah, I had a feeling you're gonna say that. That'd be so funny.
Like somehow, some fucking monkey pawing shit.
Mm-hmm. Gone, yeah. Probably have to
I'll be
yeah.
just like be like looking over, going like,
Mm-hmm.
"You exist still?"
Right. Likely we have to be banned from tournaments, but you know, it's not. It would be nice for everyone else, right? For actually,
It's like, who the fuck is Gong? It's like, you'll soon find out.
Yeah.
Dear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let me see. Oh yeah, I guess we can bring this up briefly. So according to some sort of data, Clive Rossfield has been the most popular guest character thus far, and then ahead of Negan and leagues ahead of Noctis. He's also the seventh most popular character, just behind King. So I guess that says something about Clive Rossfield. Let me see. Despite what people said about wanting Tifa, it turns out that tons of people picked up Clive. Now Heihachi, I was surprised to see his popularity remaining stable. I was expecting a drop as his hype wore off. People new to Heihachi dropped him. That didn't happen. Heihachi is now, without a doubt, the Armor King of Tekken 8. Oh, okay, so I wonder if Armor King was like very popular in Tekken 7. Interesting. Interesting comparison. Lydia and Eddie are still losing popularity, which was to be expected. Lydia just wasn't what people expected in terms of story importance, and Eddie was memed to orange ranks and back. Okay, that's a very interesting wording.
Like, I'm sorry. Like Eddie's just there going like, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if that's true, I'm kind of surprised that Eddie is actually not that popular nowadays.
I think it's because like Eddie, the way I observe like people playing like Kenny and such.
Yeah.
Playing Eddie's kind of like King. It's too telegraph. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Like once you know how to fight Eddie, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Once you know how to count, do the parry and counter.
Yeah.
Eddie's stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can kind of see it. Now that you put it like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is surprising, I guess, to see that Clive has been super like beloved in Tekken.
Which is more funny because you didn't finish 16, did you? Or did you?
No, I did not finish 16.
Yeah. And so I do have a say. I might have a say of why he's popular here, but you gotta go finish 16 to understand what
Okay.
happens.
So he has a lasting impression, a good lasting impression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense then.
Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. So this is gonna go a little bit on the sad side and a little more on the serious side of things when it comes to fighting games and such like that. This is relating to Smash, more towards the Melee community. In the news of the passing of Hax Money, or just Hax. Hax is one of those veteran players that, if you look at his clips, you could see him as like one of those like legendary players. Very good. He picked up Fox in Melee, and he was one of those like the Fox players, right? Besides people like, Armada, Laughing, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But for those who don't know, Hax over the years apparently was experiencing things, let's just say, with Laughing. And Laughing, love him or hate him, there's been stuff going on with him as well, right? And Hax tried to call him out in a video, but the way he worded it or presented it was it went overboard to the point where even he compared Leffen to someone like Hitler. So that being said, right, that sounds pretty extreme. So a lot of people kind of put him off as like, oh, he's a weirdo or whatever, right? And it came to a point, I guess, as a point in time where a lot of the TOs for the Smash tournaments, including even CEO's TO, Alex Jabali, put up pretty much a permanent ban for Hax. But there's been a pushback and a hashtag going on, or trend at one point, unban Hax or something like that, free Hax. At some point, I don't know if you ever saw that on Twitter, but that was a trending hashtag at one point amongst the Melee community, because it was overall like, yeah, okay, maybe he should be banned for this time, but I think it's going on for too long, and especially when you compare to other people, including Leffen, he should be back into he should be unbanned, right? If Leffen is not banned, because he also has done some questionable things. So if he is not banned, then so should be Hax. But for whatever reason, the TOs never brought Hax back into the play. In fact, Hax at one point had his own tournament, but then for some reason or somehow, other people took over his tournament, and even them, they also banned Hax essentially from his own tournament. It's like, what the fuck, right? And then if you know Hax enough, he loved Melee. He was very passionate. He was very, very like this is his purpose, right? It's to that point where when you love something so much, like you want to do everything to keep that interest or whatever it is going as much as possible. Like, it's pretty much like your, how do I put this? Like, it's like, Beethoven with the piano, right? Hax was like that with Melee, right? That was and imagine, right, this piano player plays for 25 plus years. But then you have suddenly, you know, 5 or random people standing in front of the piano and saying, sorry, you can't play the piano anymore. So what's that piano player going to do? Right? It's like, I put all my time, sort of blood, sweat, and tears into this. And now suddenly I can't play anymore. Like, that's the type of stuff. At some point, he just fell into depression. He tried other things, but it just never was the same. Apparently, he was part of the Pokemon TCG community, but I guess it just never hit the same note. And he fell into severe depression to the point where he actually started to have some harsh tendencies, let's just put it that way, where he actually was starting to hurt himself. Apparently, there was news that Hacks even jumped in front of a train but survived, and he lost his leg in the process. And this was back several months back before his recent passing. And until now, he passed away according to his mother. According to her, he pretty much died of a broken heart, pretty much. So I guess he just died of just depression, like just severe depression. Like he just did not feel like he felt like he just can't live on, or did not have a purpose anymore. Or he just because he was cut off from something he loved so dearly, right? Like imagine I don't know if you have anything, Zawa, that you are so attached to, right? And like is there something that you love so much to the point where if you can't do it anymore, it's like you just lose a lot of purpose? Like do you have anything like that, or something close? Like it doesn't have to necessarily be like 1-to-1, but like what's like a hobby that you really love? What's something that you really love?
Okay, so passionately, right?
Yes, so passionately, yes.
So passionately, it was like back in the day, like high school up to like first or second year of college. I really love just doing vector artwork because it was fun. But then after life gets in the way and stuff, and when you try to just jump back into it, you just, well, for me, I just lose. If I'm not in the mood, or it's not like the character I want of vector art, I just half-ass it and just call it a day.
Yeah.
Right. Then there's like other like passionate stuff. Like I was really passionate and just what was that thing? Oh fuck! That thing is escaping me now. Because there was one hobby I was really passionate about, and then I don't know. I guess it was a very niche hobby, and then all of a sudden, it gained steam, and then it didn't feel to me special anymore. It just felt like, oh, okay, everyone's doing it when I was doing it like years prior. Kind of, not really, but that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
What about you?
To me,
anything like that?
Something, okay, like it is difficult to say of, let's say, like if this hobby of mine were to be cut off from my life, I would like fall into that sort of severe depression where to the point where my heart would like feel empty. It's hard to say what would be that point or what it is, but I mean, I can tell you like one of the passions right now is car washing or car detailing. Like it's just something about it like that just gets me all like kind of zen, and just like something about like like having clean car is just nice, right? Or and of course the process of doing so is just nice, right? If I somehow wasn't able to do so, then damn, man, I'd be fucking bored as fuck, right? Like I don't know what to do, you know. I mean, I know there's like drawing and stuff, but there's just something about car detailing, especially now, that it just hits different, you know. I mean, that's just how I am. I mean, I understand that there's like it's kind of like a niche thing, but you know, like, but that's the whole point, right? We have these like niche things, and you know, but but there is in fact other people out there that share those same interests, but the point is that when you are cut off from something that just does only the thing, it's some like it's hard to put into words, but basically, you know, because Melee was that thing that Hacks just could not do anymore because he was banned from it, and everything else never hit that same note. He's just like he basically pretty much like implied, oh, you know, my purpose is non-existent, or my life is over. My passion, I can't be passionate anymore. So what's the point, right? So that severe depression, right, pretty much like brought down his body, how he functions, and sometimes, yeah, like those things happen, right? Like if you are so depressed to that point, yeah, you can pass away from it, and no science will ever be able to explain it, I think. But yeah, besides just the fact that you just start to shut down, maybe. And maybe he might have taken something along with it, I don't know, that, you know, ended his life, like, I don't know, pills or whatever. But that's all what his mother said. Like, he just, in quote, died of a broken heart, or with a broken heart. So this is like pretty bad, you know, a bad look on so many levels, because you have to start to see what the TOs, or how the TOs operate, right? Especially when we always dabble into the whole FGC stuff, and just like communities like the Melee community. It's very concerning, because like it's like, why do they have these favorites, right? Why do they play these favorites? You know, why is Leffen still not banned, or what's going on with Leffen, right? Like, how come they've never ever even have an iota of a thought about banning him? You know what I mean? Whereas people like Hacks, like, yeah, okay, you know, he did this thing, but he apologized for it, and now, okay, then he should be back in, right? But they never ever let him back in. And so, who is to say, like, how many of these people are gonna be able to roam around scot-free, right? And this is not even with the Melee community, but like with places like, or tournaments like Frosty Faustings. I heard stuff about, you know, people getting harassed by people from the trans community and stuff like that. And if that's true, then that's also a terrible look. But, you know, especially when Frosty Faustings put out that picture, and they were like, oh, we're like a family and stuff like that, and people were like, you know, you kind of raise some eyebrows, right? Like, really? Like, you don't, I mean, you don't really treat everybody equally, you know. Again, it kind of goes along with playing the favorites. So that's why I think this is like pretty concerning news. Besides, yes, a legendary figure within the community passing away, but you have to also see, like, why was he banned for this long? Why was he permanently banned, pretty much? But when you have people like Leffen, for example, who also did apparently also did very similar things, if not worse, right? Why is he roaming around scot-free? So I think there is a lack of consistency that needs to be looked into. I hope this is something that could change things within that, whether it be the Melee community or just the FGC in general. But I feel like this is pretty concerning, like especially if you or myself are gonna go to Evo, for example, right? I mean, yeah, like we go around, we go to Evo, and then we got fucking awful people walking around like that. Like, you know, how would you feel about that, right? Like, it's I say like that's a
I feel unsafe.
yeah, it's a very uncomfortable feeling, to say the least. Yeah, you know, who was to say
So
that
you're gonna be playing like not really hide and seek, but avoiding, like you'll be like walking through stuff, and then you'll see, and then you'll be like, oh,
yeah,
let's take the long way, kids.
Yeah, right. If people like that are going to roam around like that, it's like, how could we put our trust into these communities then when we ever interact with them, right? So was there anything you wanted to pitch in, if there's anything like, were you familiar with hacks at all from Melee and stuff like that?
Here and there, yes.
Here and there, yeah. Okay. And what did you know of hacks, like from anything you were able to gather?
He was very passionate, like when he was fighting or playing the game.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And there were moments like, for me, I kind of like, you do the whole like leaning in, where like I'm invested.
Yeah. But all I can say is my deepest condolences to Hax's mother, and of course everyone else around Hax. I believe his real name is Aziz. So Aziz's mother, my deepest condolences, and everyone, friends and family around Aziz. I am deeply sorry to having to hear that stuff, man, because this is a horrible situation, right? This is a blatant example of the community failing somebody, because there is a severe lack of consistency when it comes to these bans. It's just kind of like very, I don't know, it's kind of like a loose cannon. There's no standards, there's no rule, there's no actual rules, right? There's no like actual like sort of governing body, I guess you could say. Like there's no nothing that there's no sense of like regulation. There's no like, just straight up consistency. I think that's something to look into and be concerned about and voice, right? So people like Mewtwo King have been very vocal about this whole situation, and has been asking to just be mindful, understanding, and just be supportive of consistency. Not only that, of course, he had his sad words about Hax, because he was kind of like a good friend to him, and he feels very regretful for not being able to act sooner, along with a lot of people within Hax's circle. It was a very sad day for the Melee community. But
and that's the thing too with when people are going through depression and stuff, they're not gonna outright say they are. But there will be signs, but everyone don't have that that eye to notice the the signs.
Yeah. No, I definitely get what you're
which is not anyone's fault. It's just that, again, people are not they're not in the profession, or they're not, trained to look for the signs.
Yeah, we're not like anime characters that have like the sixth sense is like, oh, there's something behind me, like, oh, there's someone nearby, careful, that's that type of shit. Like, yeah, like we're just people, we're human, man. Like, it's hard to see. Depression is
It's a nasty.
yeah, it has that stigma for a reason, because it is hard to tell. It is hard to like be able to kind of like assess, right? Because sometimes, okay, like there is a level of, okay, I need to give this person room, but there is also a situation where it's like, okay, I need to step in and make sure he's okay,
And
or they're okay.
see you. Yeah. Like again, it is nice to have friends or you yourself doing that deed to make sure everyone's safe, but you don't want to overstep it, because
Yeah,
they'll get more pissed off and stuff.
That is all. That's why like these situations is difficult to deal with. You would definitely want to be very delicate about it, but
That's why, like, in my circle of friends, I already put it out there to them. If you need that, if you need that ear to for you to vent, or just talk, just for someone to listen. You have my fucking cell number. You have my Discord. You know where I fucking live, so you can just show up. And yeah, let's just say that during my anime convention, we did kind of had a little. I'll just call it for what it was. It was like a little healing session, because I could tell that my friend needed this. Not only he needed a break from everyday life, so that's why we brought him to the convention, so he can have fun and stuff. But I also knew that something was bothering his ass, so it was like at fucking 11 at night, and we just talked. We just slowly let him have his not moment, but slowly just let him cool down those walls. And it's like, there it is. That's what's bothering you.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not saying you guys should be heroes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You can be, but just do it naturally and make sure that the person that you're helping is, it's gonna sound silly, is comfortable around you when you talk to them with heavy shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I told my friend while we were having that healing session, I also went into dark places. I have stuff. It's a good thing it's healed, because I don't think those markings would have been really nice to see on me in real life.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I kind of fell into that phase when my dad passed away. And my friends made sure I was okay, and then it's pretty much the same thing. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Basically, I was telling.
No, I was able to hear because I blasted the earmuffs.
Oh, got it.
While I was opening.
Yeah. So, they were making sure I was okay, but then, similar thing happened to one of our friends, right? Father died, passed away of cancer and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I've been there, right? I know what it feels like, and so like, I got the ear, man. Like, if you need to talk to me about it, like, I got the ear, man. Like, I know what it's like. You can talk about it if you need to, blah blah blah. Like, but obviously you don't want to be like up in their face about it, like, hey, like, let's talk, like, but whenever they're ready, and maybe they don't need it, like, then but when Well, you'll definitely know when the time comes, right? And it's
Yep.
it definitely can be very healing, but yeah, but depression is a very very complex thing, and so that's why whenever these situations happen, right, people around them like automatically feel like, oh man, like I just wished I was there for him and did more, did what I could, but this is in those situations for the most part, it's never their fault, never ever their fault. It's just that's just kind of how it takes course, and it's just it's horrible, right? So there are people that have to be accountable for it, right? So though unfortunately there was someone out there that put out pretty much like what essentially is a hit list, and like so ever since then, like including Leffen, of course, have been like bombarded with those type of messages like, hey, like you pretty much ended someone's life because of this, blah blah blah, like stuff like that. I haven't heard anything from Leffen ever since Venom came out, because yeah, he's been silent about it. So maybe, I mean, who knows what's going through him right now? Like maybe he's actually realizing, okay, like I fucked up. What I did was horrible, or just staying silent until the fires die down. I mean, who knows? But I think those going forward now, they have to be very consistent. They have to start to wake up and see the big picture here and face the music, right? Be accountable for it, and then we can hopefully move forward, and hopefully they can like progress as a community for what they're passionate about, whether it be melee or fighting games or anything. Because otherwise, this will happen again, and it's not a good look. We don't want to lose people like this, right? It is horrible. It's a horrible way to go, because you just feel either like lonely or just empty, just no energy, like nothing. You'll like have this very very hollow feeling, and nobody I think should go through that like this, especially. So hopefully we get something out of the situation. So, okay, let's wrap it up, the fighting game stuff, with 2XKO, which is the fighting game featuring League of Legends characters. All right, Zawa, could you actually take us through the latest updates regarding to 2XKO?
So I believe at the moment we're gonna get a so what this start is just showing us the Alpha Lab number 2, which will be in 2 weeks, three weeks from now. One, two, 3 weeks from now.
Got it. Okay.
But look at the second bullet point. It's limited when you think about it. It's not worldwide. It's only US, Canada, and Brazil.
Right.
Wow.
Maybe they're only testing the servers there for right now, and then they'll test the servers for, like, I don't know, Japan, Asia, blah blah blah, like there, and then okay,
it's going to be on pretty much all major platforms minus the Switch.
Right.
And the roster is pretty much returning characters: Braum, Echo, Yasuo, Darius, Ari, Ilaoi, and now Jinx. Because I think for a while, because I believe Jinx was their like first or second character they showed like long time ago, but they had to
rework her.
Not fix her, but rework her to kind of like fit in that middle of her arcane version and her League of Legends version. Which is weird, because for a while arcane was supposed to be separate, from League of Legends, own lore, but then because
Okay.
Arcane got so popular, they
Oh yeah.
had to mishmash it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's a free battle pass to see how it so kind of like the first alpha,
Mm-hmm.
how it works and stuff. I do not know for the life of me if this battle pass is going to transfer over to like the main game, like how Marvel Rivals, when you were playing its beta,
Mm-hmm.
if you got to a certain point in their battle pass, it transferred over to the game.
Mm-hmm.
They have rank, so returning features is rank. Public lobbies, and I think this is new. The private lobbies, because everything else, the first go around was public.
Mm-hmm.
In order to find your, like if I wanted to fight you, we will have to be like, okay, what public lobby are you? 24, got it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna meet at that arcade station in the corner.
So kind of like how Strive was in a way.
Strive was, yeah,
Mhm.
but it was more stable.
Okay. Gotcha.
Remember, because we went through that little song and dance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where the servers were like, or the lobbies, so to speak, was jank as fuck.
Yes.
Updated tutorials and training, so that means some of the moves that was prominent in the first alpha probably either got nerfed or buffed, or the strings are much easier to do. So that's a good thing.
Okay.
And then at that point, massive core gameplay changes from
Alpha level 1. Okay.
first alpha lab.
Okay.
Just the psychic fuse, it's a new fuse.
Okay. So what are these fuses for people who are
Fuses are kind of like different gameplay. A core gameplay of how you would call in your partner, or how you would be able to play your characters. I forgot what the fuse is called, but it was pretty much easy mode. You press one button and it does like the basic string. I forgot what it was called, but that was like a fucking nightmare to go against. And Ari and Darius, because
Gotcha.
Ari was like a setup character, and Darius was more of like
the cash
a string
out.
character.
Yeah, string cash it out to Ari's setups. Okay.
Yep. So from reading on what the psychic fuse is, your point assist character now sweet. Oh, so psychic fuse is pretty much how regular assist characters are in games. Like long time ago, where you press a button, they come in and then they jump out. Unlike Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you hold up, you can tag them out and stuff. This one is just like kind of like old style.
Okay.
Like, hurry up and do your one hit. All right, let's go. So I guess there is variations, because again, this game is being made by fighting game players.
Yes. The Cannon
so
Brothers.
they have tech. Yeah, they have tech.
Yes.
That should be familiarized to people that just plays fighting game or know of fighting games.
Okay.
Okay, and the next bullet point or patch would be the Juggernaut fuse.
Okay.
Pretty much traditional, like 1v1 or what's it called? Survival. There you go. Survival. 1v1. Your point character dies. Okay, next character, and then la di da. So that might be fun to do if you don't like, if you like more traditional 1v1 fights instead of getting the assist.
So kind of like how it worked in Tekken Tag 2, where you can pick just a single character and they get like a massive boost in health and all that stuff. Whereas if you have two people, you have to share that same health pool, so that's why they die faster. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I can kind of see what this is.
Okay. So then the next one, the next bullet, that's what it was called. Pulse fuse. That was the auto combo.
Hmm. Right.
So
Pulse fuse replaced with pulse combo. So okay.
and similarity of fury fuse. Fuel. Oh yeah. Okay. So they just switch it up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are just these are the massive changes to
Yeah.
the gameplay in comparison to Alpha Lab 1. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say it's good or bad. I don't know if I'm gonna play it.
Mm-hmm. Right. But then came the oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh, because again, I had my fill with Alpha 1.
Yeah, same. But then came one other sort of development, and that's what a lot of people have been chatting about when it comes to 2XKO.
Yeah, been very vocal.
Mm-hmm. Which is this, right?
Yep.
So,
Which is sorry to say, everyone who was hoping for at least like a decent side roster.
mhm.
No, it's just only 10.
Only 10. Yeah. Right. For a 2v2 game. But if I can recall correctly though, isn't this a free to play game?
It is a free to play game to which not a lot of people are now kind of like the gears are turning.
Mm-hmm.
Are going like, oh, it's actually gonna be like a League of Legends game where you're either gonna be able to unlock the characters while playing, or here's my credit card. I want that character, please.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, wait, so in regular League of Legends, so
in regular League of Legends, you could earn in-game currency,
mm-hmm.
but it takes a fucking long. Well, I haven't played League, but I'm just going based off my time at League. It takes a while for you to get that currency to buy said character.
So essentially,
or if not, you just pay the cheapest character was like $10,
right?
And that's just base character, no special, no costume or anything.
Right. So basically, like what happened with multiverses, right? There was, if you want to go free to play like all the way, you have to grind your ass off to get all the characters with with that currency. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, free to play, but only 10 characters. It's like, right. It is a bit of a, I don't know, back and forth, I guess, but yeah, because it is free to play, it's like, you're right, bit of an exception. But I just wonder, right, like, what are they gonna do with the skins, cosmetics, stuff from Battle Pass? You know, I wonder how they're gonna do the monetization. You know, I definitely wonder.
I mean,
that.
they already showed that what you call it? Like some of the skins that's in the Battle Pass. There's the summer wear or the beach wear. Right there, Jinx is wearing one of it.
Yes.
But again, it's like, I don't know if, like, let's say you unlocked it, does it transfer to the main game?
Yeah, I imagine they would do something like that. So hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to carry over. I think yeah, people are gonna be vocal about it if it didn't. So they'll eventually have a fix for it. But any other comment about the whole 10 player, the 10 character thing, or
For me, it's sad to say, as someone that still watches League, but not as religiously as
Mhm.
before. It's sad to say that half of the roster is from Arcane.
Right.
Like fuck, man. Like, I mean, and I kind of want to say it's a little bit on League's fault to have like so many, characters that they cannot pick and choose. That's
Yeah.
why, like, when I was at Evo and talking to one of the developers, I was like, kind of like a little bit pushing, right? Like, thank you for making this game, but fuck, put in like other factions
Mm-hmm.
into this game and don't just stay in the arcade, fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Like, I was kind of driving home, like, can you bring in Shurima? Which Shurima is pretty much, for those that don't play League of Legends, it's pretty much Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Their three of their main faces of Shurima is Azir, who looks like Ra,
Yeah.
Renekton,
Yes.
who's supposed to be Sobek, and Gnosis, who's Anubis. So,
Mm-hmm.
put those, put some representation for other factions instead of just isolating to just like, here we are.
I get you. Yeah. I get you.
I mean, yes, we have Yasuo, who's technically Ionia, but he's the only Ionian in the roster. You could have put in like you could have put in fucking Master Yi or
Mm-hmm.
fucking Kennen, Akali. But yeah, it's like where's the other? No, no, wait. Ari is part of Ionia. So sorry.
Yeah.
Well, technically, she's not Ionian. She's part of the forest that's in Ionia, but that's a fucking like nitpicking at this point.
Yeah.
But still, it's like where's the other representation for your factions?
Yeah. Yeah. So the diversity is lacking
Yeah, the
in that
diversity.
regard. Is lacking in that regard. Okay. Right.
But let's say they will add more characters after launch and stuff. But it's like
Mhm.
when?
Right.
'Cause I don't think
I wonder
people
how
are
the yeah, I wonder what the frequency would be like of new
'cause I don't think
characters.
people would like to wait like fucking half a year for just one character.
Yeah, basically what's going on with Tekken and Street Fighter 6. Like 4 characters per year. That's a little small if you're asking me. You know what I mean? Like, for a 2v2 game featuring league characters. Right. You kind of want to have a pretty diverse roster, especially off the start. Anything else you wanted to add or say anything for 2XKO?
For those who want to play the Alpha Lab 2, have fun. If you want to know what the gameplay is like, if you ever played the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, pretty much that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can familiar yourself with that type of gameplay, you'll be like in a good spot.
Let me see. So I don't know if this is real or like this guy is trolling, this dev is trolling, but yeah, because someone asked, why is the Alpha Lab 2 shorter this time? Only 2 days is not common for a closed beta, but the last Alpha Lab was a little over a week. Why the change? He said, or Draggles said, who I think is, yeah, he is the editor in chief for 2XKO, said there's a bunch of interesting detail here, but most of it is related to the downscaling the size and length of Alpha Lab 2 in order to not delay any future milestones.
Okay. So
Alpha, okay.
that first sentence is probably because of Riot.
Uh-huh.
Riot knocking on the door, going like, "Hey, we've been in development for X amount of years. Hurry the fuck up! What is what is this? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any what's it called? Any development?"
Mm-hmm. Alpha Lab 2 is all about seeing if these gameplay changes are working for y'all, and then getting right back into heads down on our path to launch. And this is the last part. Plus, we want to play Fatal Fury too. So I think that part is the troll, but everything else, that's the real info. So yeah, but I also heard allegedly that this game was actually in development for a long time. Like some say even 10 years, in fact. So yeah, like for it to be maybe 10 years does sound like a stretch, but I say pretty long, right? From what it sounds like. To have 10 characters at launch, even if yes, it is free to play, yes, let's not forget about that, but with all the anticipation, all that stuff, yeah, it's a little disappointing to say the least. But yeah, gotta see how it plays out, but we'll see what else comes out when it comes to 2XKO. The other talk of the town I was hearing, or seeing rather, was the lack of motion inputs. No fireball motions, all that stuff. I guess they're just gonna stick with the controls with oh, you point this direction, hit that button, and that'll be the special move or whatever. I think like kind of like with like Smash, if you think about it.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
as I said before, if you play Power Rangers Battle of the Grid, it's pretty much that. That's how the button layout is and the super moves are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If that's the case, then for me, I think this is one of the few fighting games I have to straight up say it's a pass, because I just could not wrap my mind around the button scheme. Like no matter where I put my buttons, I just could not get a footing. It's just it's just not for me. Sorry to say. As much as I would have loved to fuck with League of Legends somehow, and a fighting game format would have been potentially that, but the button scheme is not for me, so I can't wrap my mind around it. So unfortunately, I would not partake in 2XKO if the controls remain the same. So that's it for 2XKO, and that is it for the fighting game portion. Let's try to go ahead, get a move on with the front line, and hopefully we can dabble into at least the ZZZ stuff, because yeah, there is still quite a bit to talk about. All right, let's hit the frontline news. Where's the sound?
Beep.
There you go. All right, so this is relating, to Ubisoft. And yes, we did talk about it a little earlier. This is more relating to what was going on around Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. Because there was a lot of this preface that the game was going to be very disrespectful to Japanese culture, and Yasuke being the face, essentially, being a black historic figure during feudal Japan, and him being, the main character along with a female slash non-binary. Apparently, I was hearing stuff about that being a thing, but anyway, a not male Japanese ninja, right, part of the cast at all. So there's a lot of that being a controversial thing. And then a lot of the certain people were like, oh, this is going to be a terrible game because this, that, DEI stuff. And then like, there's also like wrong stuff on the other end too. Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought, oh, Yasuke was a samurai and stuff like that. I mean, one could argue, I guess, for how long, but whatever. There's a lot of like, sort of face palm moments with Ubisoft where they kind of like slipped up on the Japanese stuff, right? Including the shrines and the red gates, right? How there was a particular one that was straight from World War II, but they slapped it into feudal Japan. So it was like, well, how could that make sense, right? So there's a lot of that stuff going on. But the game came out and it's selling pretty well, a lot more than what was painted before, right? Like, oh, the game's gonna fail because Ubisoft fell on their face or whatever, and this and that, Yasuke, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But the game is selling well. And then Grums, this person, has been one of the prominent faces in this whole situation and other situations too. Grifting, all that stuff, back and forth, whatever, said, you can tell a lot by Ubisoft with how much money they are throwing at terrorist platforming streamers. In the context is that, yeah, Ubisoft did hire Hassan, one of the big faces of Twitch, known to have political takes. It's a political streamer and known to be, I say, very, very extremely liberal, to the point where, let's say he has certain opinions about certain things, but apparently he's also endorsed some forms of terrorism, according to some people, which is why they kind of painted him as that person. Anyway, I don't watch Hassan, so I have no idea. But anyway, Elon Musk came in, you could say the Grand Master of X, right? He's the rich guy at the moment. Elon Musk came in and said Hassan is a fraud. And another next thread, sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he is promoting a terrible game just for the money. And then Assassin's Creed, the account came in and said, is that what the guy playing your Path of Exile 2 account told you? So for those who don't know, Elon Musk painted himself as a gamer, like a hardcore gamer. Like, oh yeah, I played. Yeah, I played
this and that, and it's like,
And then people like Asmongold pointed it out and called him out, like, yeah, look, you're not a real gamer, man. You hire somebody to like essentially play your account and make yourself look like you do play games like, I don't know, what was it, like Elden Ring and Path of Exile? Yeah, and so yeah, he essentially is a fake, right? He's a fake gamer. Maybe he does play games, but he's not that level of gamer, right? And so yeah, that comment right here got a lot of likes, reposts, all that stuff. A lot of bookmarks too. That's pretty funny. With almost 800,000 likes, almost 80,000 likes. Super ratio the shit out of Elon Musk. So yeah. And then Grums,
which a lot of people are like saying, like they're surprised that Assassin's Creed's account isn't fucking just outright banned.
Yeah.
Because because again, Mr. Musk has the tantrum and the child.
Yes. Even I think at some point Elon Musk is like, damn, this platform just like fucking insults me or something like that. You know, but essentially he's essentially going goo goo gaga, right? You know, being like a little baby, pretty much. Then Grums, I don't know, puts out this like article or something, like a screenshot saying Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't the hit Ubisoft desperately needs, analyst says. And then the subtext or whatever says Assassin's Creed Shadows is selling well, but it's reportedly tracking behind Valhalla and falls short of 2025 hits like Split Fiction, which, yeah, Split Fiction is that big hit right now at the moment. And that was posted by Grums. But then Assassin's Creed said, our game is out, right?
Yeah.
A lot of likes, once again. So for those who don't know the context of that, Grums apparently has had a Kickstarter or something. He's a game dev or some shit. I don't know. But he put out a game of his own apparently, and had a Kickstarter, but never ever fully released the game or something like officially.
Yep.
So he's known to be like a scam artist or some shit, or that's what he's being painted as, and people like to poke at it, right? So including now the Assassin's Creed account. So I guess I don't know. Like, is that the game he's pointing at? Like Schedule 1? Is that the game? Huh. I don't know. Okay, so maybe it's only out for Steam, but it's not out for consoles or something. Maybe that's what he promised but didn't deliver or something. I don't know. I don't know the full context, but I know that that's what he's known for on the internet. So, yeah. A lot of L's for those people, but W's for the at least for the Assassin's Creed account on the social medias anyway. So, yeah, I thought that was funny, especially for Elon Musk. Oh my god, that was such a like burn. And he didn't even like fight against it. You just like, man, this platform like just insults me or some shit. He just and he pretty much acknowledged it, right? Like indirectly. I want to find that post. Hold up. Because it's funny. Let me see. When was it? It was March 25th. Let's see. Try to go back around that timeline or around that period. Hold on. Actually, you know what? No, I know a fast way. I know a shortcut. Hold up, because
yes, the tech, everybody.
Yeah, because I replied to Keith, Mighty Keith, and he is known to kind of like fight back against people like Grums. So he's kind of like the opposite or whatever, if you will. Let me see if I can find it, hopefully. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking Hungry Clicker put out the art for Ronaldo. And then people were like, why would you draw a picture of fucking a rapist or some shit? I don't know. Something like that.
Why do you do this?
Yeah, why you do this? Yeah. Oh yeah, that picture. Yeah. Yes. Let me see. Um. There we go. I am constantly insulted on this platform. Oh yeah, this is from this is back from after Christmas. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. Yep. I remember because Keith put out the screenshot and I said baby wants his bottle. That's essentially what it is, man. It's funny. But yeah. Okay. So he didn't say recently, but yeah, pretty much like that's what happens, man. He just constantly gets owned, I guess one would say, on his own platform. It's so funny. Okay.
Like, bro, he getting ratioed or getting his ass kicked by the QRTs, all of those type of memes.
Mm-hmm.
Which again is like to that point, like, bro, just stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is wrong with you?
I wonder how the kids or his kids feel like, right?
Oh, they kind of like already cut off their dad.
Oh yeah, okay. I shouldn't be surprised. Alright.
And then again, those defenders for Mr. Mus. Oh, they're being ungrateful. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
God, man, the Glazers, dude. Oh my God, man, that's like that's a whole nother story of itself, dude. I've seen those the Muskers, I'll call them, man. Oh my God.
Like they're pretty much that meme, the one like I forget which was it. It was like they were just jumping in front of like that.
Oh,
like any criticism.
The Simpsons one.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Like to whatever fucking like criticism must get, you have those people going like, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't talk about Musk like that. He's a rocket scientist. It's like, no, he hires rocket scientists.
Yeah.
Big ass difference, kids.
All right. So this is a situation involving with Genshin and English voice actors again, right? Hoyo and English voice actors again.
Yeah, Hoyo verse in general.
Yeah. I told you, right? Like they're fucking cursed when it comes to that situation, right? So the initial news is that Kenichi, one of the newer characters in Natlan right now, had his English VA replaced, and Jacob Takanashi is the new voice actor at the moment. So that of itself is like, right. I wonder what happened there, but I don't have particular shots or screenshots or whatever, but I've been hearing news about the English voice actors, the current English voice actors for like the Genshin characters, have been very unwelcoming to this particular voice actor, Takanashi, because Takanashi lives in Japan and he is non-union, right? And what's going on with that is that because of the voice actor strike with SAG and stuff like that, in the clause, right? Not only they're fighting for the AI stuff, but what is also happening is that they're also trying to sneak in this clause where only union actors can get the job, right? So for a lot of the projects. So what they're doing is essentially gatekeeping a lot of the people outside of SAG. So does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. Now the question becomes like why, but I think the why is a little obvious. Is so that the people in SAG can like get all the jobs themselves. Guaranteed income and stuff like that. So essentially, a lot of what's going on with that also is Takanashi's been unwelcomed by at least 3 of the voice actors including the voice actors for Paimon, the one for Candace, and I forget the other character, the last character. But anyway, they just said some awful things, awful, like very hypocritical and not two-faced. I mean, I guess you could say they're two-faced, but very double standard, because it's like, oh, because I think it may be in fact on Takanashi's thing. Let me see. I think he has an account. Jacob Takanashi. Yeah, so this person is a voice actor in Japan. Therefore, yes, obviously non-union, not SAG. Right? Okay, so here we go. This is one of the voice actors who voices this is the one I think who voices Candace, but whatever. One of the Genshin voice actors says, "This is actually kind of diabolical. If you need the money, at least take the role uncredited. This just comes off as an easy grab for clout. It's not a good look." So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like what's wrong with like talking about, oh, I've been casted as this character, right?
And knowing like when a new VA takes over the role of an already established character and stuff, they're not gonna be told the full detail. They're just gonna hear like what I like to call the company say of why they were chosen and why like the former VA couldn't do it. But again, seeing what the former VA did, it was like, bruh, stop.
Right.
You're actually killing yourself for finding other roles.
Yeah. Okay. So this person plays catching. I just remembered. Yeah, she plays catching. One of the it was just funny. She's a standard character in the Genshin's rotation. So she was, or there was a community note saying, according to voice actor Nathan Noakes, that was I believe that was the previous voice actor for Kenichi. A fellow voice actor Jacob Takanashi, who is a Japan-based voice actor, had no knowledge of the strike or the circumstance of which the role was being recasted. So pretty much like you're saying, like, yeah, like they don't know. They're just being told like by what the company tells them, right? And they don't necessarily say like everything about all the circumstances, all the surrounding stuff, like everything and stuff like that. And this is no, okay, so this is that's right. Okay, so Nathan Noakes is the voice actor right now for Ororon, and Ororon is one of the voice actors that was very welcoming to the new voice actor. And yeah, I said I spoke to the new VA who lives and works in Japan. He didn't know what was going on. He came into an onslaught of criticism and didn't know anything about the strike or SAG, since SAG isn't in Japan. Blows my mind. So, yeah, I appreciate people being upset, and they have a right to be upset, but there is no need for name calling, putting down people, or being rude. Same goes for the other side as well. Yeah, see, like this guy gets it. He's being level-headed. He's being reasonable here. Like, yeah, we don't have to like it, but that doesn't mean we can go to Takanashi and be like, hey, fuck you. Like, what the fuck, man? Fuck you doing, take this guy's place or whatever, and shit like that. Yeah, and it's the last one from Nathan Noakes saying, "I'm just going to say this and leave it at that. Negativity cannot fight negativity. Be gracious, kind, and respectful even if you disagree. It's okay to disagree, and probably encouraged by some, but putting someone down is never going to make someone think more positively." So it's just so like petty coming from these voice actors, man. Like, bro. And they even talk about like, oh, I guarantee you catching would be doing the work to educate people and do what's best for the people. Like, oh my god, don't project yourself onto the character that you're voicing. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's so just pathetic. Yeah, so very unfortunate that yeah, you can see right here, Nathan Noakes, welcome to the team, Jacob. Like, fucking Christ, man. And you got people like Kaylee over here being the opposite. Oh yeah, and then this is the think uh another voice actress in Genshin saying this wasn't a passing of the torch. Like, what the fuck? I think I'm not too sure. Let me see. Oh, I think this is. Oh, okay. So this is, yes. This is the Paimon voice actor. There are many reasons why roles get recast. I personally draw the line when the original voice actor is holding out because they are fighting for better work conditions. I have refused many auditions to take over roles for my peers because I'd never do that to another fellow actor. So it's like, they glorifying themselves like, oh, I'm this great person for not doing. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but basically, it sounds like she's projecting herself, but also like trying to paint herself as this like very like an angel, but she also was the one putting down Takanashi. And the term that they've been throwing around is scabbing. And essentially, scabbing is essentially, yeah, like, or a scabber rather is a person from the outside, kind of getting work or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to that point. So, very very unfortunate that this is also coming from the Genshin English voice actors. So, I don't know if you have a comment on it since you don't play Genshin or you don't know like the ins and outs as much, but
Mm. At this point in time, it's like, it's
mm-hmm.
like the VA. It seems like the English VA role are just getting swatted left and right, and then the overseas VA roles are just like looking over the fence, going like, "What's happening over there?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you, kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is basically the perfect meme to encapsulate it. So this is, yeah, Ororon's VA congratulating Kenichi's new English voice actor, and he's the black dude with the pizza. And then the next one is the meme with, everything on fire, like English VA's attacking the new VA, everyone's spreading misinformation, social media being more social media, Hoyoverse bad, SAG after bad, right? So
It's pretty much you're just kind of going like, "Oh my Lord in heaven, why?"
yeah. Yeah, and then they don't even like, of course, don't hold themselves accountable for, you know, being bad and things like that. They don't like
Today.
apologize for it. You know. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, man, this shit is cursed. Whether it be on Hoyoverse's side or the actual English voice actors' side with their own politics and stuff. This shit is cursed, brother. Oh my god. You know. I mean, we've seen the situation with Bayonetta, right? With Helen Taylor being getting
Taking
replaced,
over, or not
getting
being replaced
replaced
by
by another voice actress, right? Renowned,
yeah.
but oh, what was her name? It was Jennifer something.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, what?
Jennifer Hale.
Hale. Thank you, Jennifer Hale.
I almost said Haley, but I was like, no, it's Hale.
Yeah, Jennifer Hale. Yes, thank you.
English is hard, people, when it
Yes,
comes to names and fucking words.
yes, yeah. Very unfortunate that Takanashi is seeing this right now. But yeah, I mean, I wish good luck to you on your new role as Kenichi, and hopefully we can move forward from it, man. Hopefully Hoyoverse takes action on those voice actors. Like, come on, dude. They're really asking for it, you know. They deserve to be recasted. Whereas like people like Lycan, the Lycan voice actor got replaced for no reason. That is like very unfortunate.
And then like yeah, because of this Genshin stuff, people are just attacking the former Lycan Viego and like, oh, he just didn't want to work. It's like you realize he was fighting for the rights of his fellow VAs because of the strike, right?
Hmm.
So if fighting against for the for the sake of his fellow VAs equals I don't want to work, then you seriously don't know what you're
Hmm.
talking about.
Hmm. Yeah, they definitely don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna move on here. Another big news dropped here regarding to the Switch. So the Switch,
Watch.
yeah, the good old Swatch. So the Switch had their direct just for just the current Switch, not Switch 2. That will be for soon, later next week, I believe. And one of the big takeaways of obviously they did talk about Metroid Prime, right? The new Metroid Prime. Yes, Samus having psychic powers, whatever. There was the Dragon Quest remake stuff, and then Tomodachi. Tomodachi was like the last game for some reason they showed of all things. But then they had a feature coming in that will be implemented, I think, for both Switches or something. Let me just bring it up again. Sorry. So this is this so that so this is the virtual game card, right? And what this is basically is being able to share digital games with your friends, and then and there's like a 2 week period or something, and then other than that, that it'll like disappear or something from your friend's account or whatever. So yes, in the past, the only way to help you know share games with your friends is of course with the physical thing. But with the age of digital, right? How could you do that? You know? So that's why Nintendo came up with this potentially brilliant idea that you can digitally share your games with your friends, right? I don't know if they'll work simultaneously, right? You could of course do this with not only your friends, of course, but your family members. across 2 systems with your family account members, right? So whoever's in your family plan, I think, right? You can share them digitally. Okay, so it says the system will be implemented into Switch 2, right? So now you can digitally share your games with your friends or family, whatever. This could potentially be good because if this can work simultaneously, could mean that you could actually fire up Mario Party and actually be able to play together with just one copy because you are, lending it to your friends technically, right? So, but it says 2 systems though, so I'm not sure actually if this could work like that though. So I guess it works like halfway. So like, okay, so let's say like you and I are sharing Mario Party, and then you have another person owning Mario Party and then sharing it with person D, right? And then now we can play together online to play Mario Party or whatever. So, yeah, nice to see one of the major positives of physical ownership coming to digital ownership in some way in Switch 2. And yeah, that was from Stealth. So, any comments on the virtual game card stuff?
The virtual game card is, again, it sounds solid, but what I need to see it in practice, not just some video. Because it sounds like, you do need internet connection to do the transfer and stuff to make it a little bit more safer. So, but what would happen if, your internet cuts out and you're in the middle of that trend in that transfer?
Yeah. Good question. I'm not too sure. Yeah, what would happen exactly? Hopefully, it won't get like corrupted. Yeah, that would be terrible, right? Okay, so there's an overview. Thank God. So, yeah, the virtual game card. We had more footage for Pokemon Legends ZA, and then yeah. So I don't think there was anything new for ZA other than, yes, there is a new feature in the game called Royale, ZA Royale Tournament, and this only happens at night. And what this is that you fight a series of like NPCs and battle zones, and you start from rank Z to all the way up to A, and you beat those trainers in order to climb up the ranks. So yeah, so you pretty much like it's kind of like how in Legends Arceus at night there was like a bunch of like these like really wild looking Pokemon or whatever, like they're like extra strong or something. That came out at night, and then they could like potentially fuck you up, especially if you're like early level. So kind of like that, almost reminiscent, but in ZA obviously now you're fighting trainers instead of just Pokemon. But I mean, maybe the Pokemon are still fucked up. I don't know. At night, we'll see. Yeah, we just talked. I just mentioned Metroid Prime 4. Are you interested in Metroid Prime 4 by any chance, or not really?
It's kind of like, for me, it's like I haven't touched a Metroid game for so long. Maybe this will be the one for me to go like, let's jump back into it.
Yeah. So that happened. Nintendo Today, they also mentioned that, which is a new app, which is essentially like a news app, but for Nintendo stuff. So for every single day, actually, they have something new to talk about on the app. So kind of cool-ish. For those who are...
What?
Go ahead.
To me, it's the but why though?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you could say, yeah. I mean, well, we have social media to do that, but
Yeah.
maybe it's for people who just want to see Nintendo news, and that's that. So, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. This is the game that had the sprites, right? Looks like a very old
yeah.
school arcade beat 'em up style game. Very cool looking in that regard. And even to the point where it actually took a lot of references from the old Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. Like if you watch Captain America like move and walk, it's like the same exact animation. And then Venom and Venom like looks like something straight out of like Marvel vs. Capcom, and then Wolverine has the Swiss cheese move from 3. So that looks pretty cool. What did you think about Cosmic Invasion?
Where's my wallet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just slap it.
Mm-hmm. Take my money.
Looks fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah. Tag team fighting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a fun beat old school beat 'em up. Like
Mhm.
like arcade days.
Yeah. Up to 4 players, local or online. That's pretty cool. Like we need. I think it's nice to see the pixel art style games. It's nice amongst the sea of 3D, right? But yeah, we have Tomodachi Life, and for some reason Tomodachi Life is very popular, at least in Japan anyway, to the point where it actually got more likes. Like, look, this is the most liked post. Almost 400k likes. And even beating out the actual Switch 2 announcement by 10,000. And then, furthermore, Games Cage even pointed out that that's even more likes than the actual the actual Smash Brothers announcement coming to Switch. Remember that? It only got it barely was under 100k. But damn, for some reason Tomodachi Life is like ridiculous. Look at that.
Everyone was like, yeah, Tomodachi.
Yeah. It's almost
like,
200k on the English post. This almost got 200k. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's crazy.
It's like, again, like, the hell?
Right. I get that it was like a game on, what is it, the 3DS, but I didn't know it was this popular. My God. Jesus, man. I'm not sure what it exactly is, besides being like a friend simulator or something. Companion game. Kind of like Animal Crossing, but like a little more focused on the people. Oh yeah, this part very strange. Big woman. And then hold on, I'll play this part.
Did you want to talk?
So weird, right? Like, what the fuck?
Did you want to call?
So weird.
Or it could be like, do you want to smash? No, thank you. I want to live.
I want to live. Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to smash. I'm gay. So am I. It's like, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what? Why is Tomodachi so popular? I wonder. Yeah, many Nintendo YouTubers don't even know this game and call it niche.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Again, like,
mm-hmm.
Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi, whichever you want to go with it.
Yeah.
That's like from our fucking generation, our 90s shit.
Yeah.
And it's just evolved from there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, the best Zelda's best-selling game on the 3DS was Ocarina of Time Remake with 6.4 million, but Tomodachi sold 6.7 million. So I think this could be in Japan. I don't know, but that still is more than Zelda. Like Jesus, man, this is Ocarina of Time. This is like one of the most popular ones. Yeah, apparently it's like one of the best-selling 3DS games of all time. Yeah, crazy, addictive, and fun. It's like having a little ant farm. The game genuinely feels alive. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, yeah, okay, okay. You're just kind of like watching uh little, yeah, like little ants, I guess, trying to live out their life, I guess. So I guess you're not gonna have a lot of control, maybe. I'm not sure. But I mean, hey, it's on the Switch. Maybe I'll fuck with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll fuck with it. I don't know. We'll see. But it is coming out in 2026 on the Switch. I don't know why they even bothered putting on the Switch 2, right? Maybe that way it'll be more compatible or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saga Frontier 2 remaster. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Tamagotchi Plaza, right? Dragon Quest 1 and 2, HD 2D remake. Um Disney Villains Curse Cafe, that's funny. Hot Shots, right? That's that old golf game that's coming back. Gradius Origins, Shadow Labyrinth. Um Let me see. Yeah, that's about it for the gist of that. Yeah, the big one was apparently Tomodachi Life. To me and you, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Obviously,
Yep.
most people, yeah, Metro Prime 4, Pokemon Legends, and yeah. So it was like an alright. It was an alright presentation. It was like
Yeah, it wasn't alright, and it was showing already like the like this presentation was pretty much the not even unofficial per se, but the farewell tour for Switch One.
Switch 1, yeah, pretty much. Because most of these games we already knew, right? Like Pokemon Legends, we know that. Metroid Prime 4, yes, we know that. But we just saw Samus with psychic powers. All right, great. I feel like, yeah, Tomodachi Life was the new game that was like the biggest, had the biggest impression. Strangely enough. It's very odd, but it's interesting. All right. Next one up on the topic of Ubisoft. So while the game Assassin's Creed Shadows did well, or at least more than expected, Ubisoft actually had to go through a big change. We don't know what's going on with the employees and stuff like that, but what's happening essentially is that I think Ubisoft is going to be split into like multiple bodies. And yeah, so it says Ubisoft is forming a new subsidiary company in partnership with Tencent. The subsidiary is valued at 4.3 billion, includes IPs like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. Tencent is investing 25% stake in the company. So essentially, they are going to only be working on these 3 games, and then the rest, the other body or whatever, the rest of it will be working on like all the other stuff. But yeah, but the Tencent stuff, they're putting their money into Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six for sure. Because there was always a talk about Ubisoft like being sold to another company and stuff like that, and just like essentially being torn down. But games like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six are too valuable, so that's why this is happening. Essentially, is what I'm understanding. So, it sounds like something, but for us, it just means not so. It doesn't mean too much, because we're still getting Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, and then whatever Ubisoft usually cooks, right? But to them, right, the business people, that means a lot, right? People who are in the industry means to them a lot. Any comments on Ubisoft? Anything in particular? All right, so we can definitely move on to the last one. This is also another weird one, and it's been the Ghibli AI art bullshit that's been flooding at least somebody's timeline. I've seen a fair share, but yeah, yeah, so strange, right? This is so weird because this particular one, right, is involving, I guess, someone getting arrested for fentanyl dealing, right? Very I guess. Oh God. Anyway, there was art to kind of go along with that, and this is straight from the White House. This is straight from the White House account on X. Like, what is this world, man?
Like, again, you would think people at the White House would be professional, but then you remember who's at the White House. Oh yeah, professionalism's out the fucking door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It tipped its hat and just said, "I'm gone."
Donald Trump, but mostly Elon Musk, because he's running the Doge, which is so fucking stupid. The Department of Government Efficiency is so dumb.
It's like he's trying to be so into the to the now crowd. It's like, bruh, stop.
Yeah,
you're making me want to throw up.
It's like worse than, like, I would rather have the like the dad trying to be cool kind of trope than someone like Elon Musk, because that's like way beyond that, and it's like, even like, I don't think even cringe would begin describing it. It's like, it's more than that, I feel.
Pathetic.
Yeah,
that's the word you're looking for.
Yeah, very unprofessional and just pathetic. This is our presidential term right now, guys. Ghibli fucking AI art coming out of the White House. Think about that. Think about that, man.
And before again, people, this is if you are on the not bandwagon or on the side saying, "Oh, this is just for hee hee ha ha." It's like, no.
Right. There's so much wrong with this, like, on so many levels too, because AI art of itself is very, very poisonous to
sure.
what art is by definition. And then you have the White House like fucking treating this like it's I don't know, like a comic book story or something, or a cartoon or whatever, straight from the White House,
Like, again, you would think they'll have class, but no.
And then it's imitating the Ghibli style, right? Which we all know Ghibli is like one of the most renowned like fucking anime studios, right? And then like it's just so awkward, man. Look at the finger. Of course, the fingers is already bad. You know, it's just awkward, man. And then you have this fucking dumbass Ghibli AI of JD Vance. Like, look at the it's missing the one of the propeller blades on the little propeller has. Like, oh my god, you can't even get that right. So dumb. So I already said my piece about AI art, so I'm not gonna say it again.
I'm gonna go on a what's it called? An unholy war with my mouth if we keep looking at this.
I know. Let's get out of there. All right. Let's get on to the good stuff now. Pretty much. So let's hit this. But goddamn, do you see this, man? The trigger demo.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'll play it on mute, but like, what was that one part? Oh yeah, right here. She does that kick across the.
It was fun because I was showing like view this, and he was like dead. I was like, yes, we know they're dead, but we're trying to make it fun. Like, oh no, she's lightly tapping them when she shoots the gun. It's just rubber bullets. No one actually dies here. Looks at story of an entire city getting blown up. They're fine.
Yep. Oh yeah, this part too. Kicks his face and then, oh yeah, you want to be a hero too? Go punch him. Boom, boom. Little girl punches him in the face.
I mean, it's not a reused asset, but it's kind of like a reused scene of in the story where Nekomata was just whacking somebody's head.
Yeah.
Like
the cat punching the dude in the face. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It's so funny. It's so goofy, man. Hold on, but let me.
Also, you gotta give it to the henchmen that's like on top of the roof of the cars. They have fucking balance.
Yeah, they have balance for days. You're right. Damn, she's like actually punching him in the face too. It's not like like little like like those like little kid little bops.
I was waiting for the girl to like in some animes after they like punch, they stick their fingers up the guy's nose.
Oh yeah, they do.
For some damn reason. It's like, why?
Oh yeah. Look at the guy's neck.
Oh my god. I'm Play-Doh.
Oh god. Oh my.
I am Play-Doh.
Dude, he's Play-Doh. Okay, she slapped him first. Okay, and then and then Trigger's like, oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, the way that she like pushed herself was like, did you just ass rape him?
Yeah.
Should I go back a bit? Like, keep going back and just watch how Trigger like just bounce into him.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm gonna
Oh, she's like pounding him, man.
Yeah, she's like, you like that, big boy? He's like, oh god. She does have a strap.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah, again, look at these guys. They have perfect balance.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Gotta make it all.
And then right here, I was like, what is this Bayonetta-esque?
Yeah. It is definitely it's like Bayonetta plus John Wick plus John what was it? John Woo?
Yeah, John Woo.
John Woo.
Just missing the pigeons.
Yeah. The pigeons.
Right, they're dead.
Yep.
Should I go back? Like, she shoots directly through the roof.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Sorry. Oh wait. Let me go back a bit. God damn. Bam. Yeah, he's totally
Rubber
not.
bullets, rubber bullets, rubber bullets.
Rubber bullets. No, it's like darts, right? Those suction cup darts.
Oh, the Nerf darts.
The Nerf darts, little foam darts. Oh my god.
You know, they really hurt if you're hit like close range. Far range, you're fine, but fucking
Woo!
close range.
God, the smear frames are just man. Oh yeah, dude, he got shot in the fucking head.
Shot. You know, it's like
Boom.
headshot.
Headshot, dude. Yeah,
Rubber bullets.
but he's okay. He's okay, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, no blood, no blood.
No blood. Dang, just
Too bad that's not her dodge
no.
animation where she just spins her gun to
Mm-hmm. So look at that. Boom.
headshot.
Yeah. Shot in the face. Boom. Another one. Oh, and
Get off my car, and then
boom. Oh god.
rubber bullet.
Rubber bullet, yeah. Rubber bullet through the car roof.
High velocity.
High velocity rubber bullet. And then yeah, I thought for a second their car blew. I'm like, oh, is it over? Is the girl dead?
Mission failed.
Mm-hmm. But no, I guess not. Then close your eyes. Yeah, because she like blows.
Yeah, right here, this fucking bayonetta shit.
Yeah,
like,
like,
she's just getting on. Like,
she got like the fucking legs and everything, dude. Jesus.
you know, I bet you, like, obviously Miyavi is probably like watching stuff like this, and she's going like, her technique seems though graceful, it is highly ineffective. You know, like just taking the shit out of it,
Over critiquing, yes. Yep.
and you just see Sakaku going like, I learned how to use a gun. It's like, no.
No, Sokaku, no. No, Sokaku, don't eat the bullets. Don't eat the bullets.
No, no, you just see what's his name?
Asaba?
Yeah, Asaba is like just like, you know, like a little Nerf gun. Here you go, do crime. Okay. 6 o'clock news. You see, so Kaku going to jail. It's like, what the fuck did you do?
Right. And then yes, Trigger is like a big sister / future mom. Good with kids.
But look at this. It's like, okay, go home by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Dark. It's dark right now.
I know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Take her home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like look at the streets. It's dark.
And there's no one. It's like, where's it?
Yeah, dude. And yep. She's like, nope, I'm not good with kids. What are you talking about?
It's like your mask is lying.
Yep, your mask is lying.
Like, shh.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you though, these like the best animated Hoyo game right now. The new hotness.
And then people are like trying to mod her without the visor. It's like, do you know why she has the visor on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
It's like,
I think she had like ethereal poisoning in her eyes or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they had to like remove it.
no, it's still there, but that mask is the only thing that's kind of like,
Oh, like suppressing
think of it
it.
like on Tony Stark. Yeah, Tony Stark's arc reactor in the first two Iron Man movies,
Uh-huh.
where it was preventing the poison or the shards getting to his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Yep. Man, it's just one trailer after the next, right? It's like, damn.
I'm just waiting for what Vivian and Hugo's ones are.
Yeah, I know, man. Shit. Pretty sure Hugo's will be pretty crazy. I think Vivian might be like more cutesy,
Graceful.
more graceful, cutesy, graceful. But you
Someone
you.
said that they okay. Vivian's VA, she's very good.
Mhm.
But I read a thread that they wish it was the VA who did Rachel in fuck, what was the game? Blast Blue.
Oh, oh, interesting.
And I was like, okay, kind of, yeah, if you wanted to go with the Lolita, gothic Lolita voice line.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you already have with Vivian's VA. Unless you wanted to have the Ojo Sama fucking like type of voice. And, like,
Well, yeah, that's what that's
I'll speak very highly, high of myself, but you are like dirt to me.
yeah, that's Lucy, pretty much. That's why I want. I said I wanted to see Lucy and Vivian meet together at some point, and they'll like go at it because they both like the proxies or whatever. So they'll probably like fight over the proxies. I'm sure. And they're both like, oh, this what that, like all that shit.
Like, who's Vivian's Japanese VA?
Oh yeah, I don't think we've looked into that. Maybe we might have only like touched upon it.
Okay, her VA is Saku Mizuno. Oh, she's Rio from Bokchi the Rock. Oh, okay.
Oh, Bochi the Rock. Okay. Oh, that's weird.
Yay.
Oh, wow. I have yet to watch
Good
that.
show.
I should get around to watching that.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
But imagine Vivian's Japanese VA was um, Coronas, and you just hear her laugh coming out of nowhere.
Oh, pero yeah, yeah. That would be pretty neat.
I'll be like, wrong game, wrong series, wrong series. Where are you?
hmm Oh yeah, I'm caught up with the story, so I definitely saw what happened with Hugo and poor Vivian, and of course that stuff, which makes me think um about the thing what Hugo said about like what was it? What's the movie he was referring to? The Children of the Devil or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then someone like put together some sort of theory. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. Cause there's the whole like yeah, Children of the Devil, and then there's also Children of the Angels or something. And then when you look into Vivian's eyes when she was like having the vision, you can see the proxy with black wings or whatever. So yeah, they're like really referencing the what do you call it, the archangels and stuff. And then even adding to that, the idols, they're like going to be named after the actual angels in the biblical story. So that's like really, they're really like, I don't know. There's something about them liking the angel story. I don't know. Shit. Interesting. All right. Well, either way, you're pulling for trigger, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, same here. I'm pretty much ready. And I already told you, I like did a little single pull. I'm like, yeah, or whatever. And I got Burnus. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I got Burnus. I mean,
And that's good
yeah.
because you can put for instance, what's her name? Pelcha on the same team, and you can make it canon or follow the canon that she will be like, oh, fluffy
Oh
tail.
yeah, Pokra and Burnus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So warm. Yep.
All right, hold on.
Yep.
I heard a noise in the other room.
Got it.
It
All right. Good. All good. let's go ahead and talk about this real brief because I thought it was funny, and this is for you. The yes. Alright, there's no sound, but yes. Marvel Rivals adds a twerking emote for Venom.
Now, someone asked me in my friend group and in Max's Discord, is like, so would you be in the back or in the front? I was like, why do I have to choose? What if I will be like this? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Was this a meme before? Like, is this
No,
okay.
no. It's an actual emote that it's easy to get.
Yeah,
You just play the game. Play the fucking game.
Mm-hmm. But no, what I was asking was, is this like a reference to a meme or is this like a general twerking emote?
I think it's just a general twerking.
Okay.
Because they weren't hiding it in some of the promotional stuff with Venom. Because I guess it goes with the try pull up on on YouTube Marvel Rivals winter event.
Oh, okay.
Like that video, I think was like, damn, someone in their development crew is fucking horny.
Winter event. Is it this one?
That one.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty much go to where Venom is.
Oh, like the big bump? Okay, here we go. That's funny.
Because he says, we want to eat. See, they're not even
my
fucking like
God.
hiding it.
Dude,
Like,
those cheeks.
Like, you know someone was horny.
Dude, those cheeks, dog. Oh my God.
And it was more like, this was made for me.
Yeah, it is made for you. Holy shit. It's so funny. This is the biggest bump on the fucking thing.
Like, if you go back and you play the sound, like the voice line when the camera's zooming panning upward.
Hold on.
They weren't even fucking like sly about it. Time to feast is like get the bib on, fork and knife, like I'm ready.
Dude, somebody's
Fucking
like
eat that shit like groceries, baby.
pretty sure like your clone is like one of the devs for Marvel Rivals or something. Like you have like a an unknown clone unbeknownst to you that you were experimented from.
Sorry, if there was two of me, the world would implode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this feels like
It's like someone was horny, or someone knows the audience.
Yeah, my God. Jesus, man.
And again, to have the tongue, always protruding out like that, it's like, yep, you're hitting like all the
notes. Yeah.
What you call it? Like the license, like say, motherfucker, the motherfucker card and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like a big ass lick of tongue shit going like, yeah, baby, come here.
Yeah, time to feast while showing Venom's cake.
Yep.
Yep. They knew what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Best cake in the game. Yep. Yeah, this game is just firing on all the cylinders and checking off all the check boxes, man. Jesus, man.
It's like, someone in that development team is a freak.
Mm-hmm. And Overwatch is you're just playing it safe, man. Too safe.
It's
like what?
Everyone, it's real.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's happening, guys. It's definitely happening.
But look who. So Hypecast I follow him because they've been consistent on the leaks. So wave one, I can already tell you that this man here is gonna drop money because of his baby boy is there.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder if it's the pre-skip though, pre-time skip, because it is the original 5. Well, is it the?
Yeah.
Would you call this the original 5? Would you consider, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, Usopp being like the OG?
Yeah, they were the OG. Then came Chopper.
Then came Chopper, Robin, whatever.
Because Chopper, Robin, and Frankie would be like, the next
the next wave
edition.
Yeah.
But because when you think about it, we did majority went to the high seas, with these 5.
True. Okay, I feel that seems about right. So yeah, Luffy.
But I wonder for Usopp, are we gonna have a separate skin of God Usopp?
Right. Or the Sogeking skin. Yes, that would be pretty cool.
For Sanji, I want ugly Sanji.
Oh, that would be pretty funny. Yeah. Something referencing about ugly Sanji. Like maybe he holds a bounty post. He's like, no, and then he rips it or something.
Well, as an emote, and he just does that. Well, imagine one of the emotes. He takes a lollipop, he looks at it, throws it out, then he just smokes a regular cigarette.
Yeah,
he's like,
that would be pretty funny.
Nami, which costume would be? If it's her original outfit, what alt costume would you want Nami to be in?
Wait, alt costume?
Yeah, you know, like how there's like different costumes.
For
some, or skins, whatever you want.
Yeah. Good question.
I want her dress from the Gold movie.
Oh, you're going there. Okay, I thought we were gonna keep it like pre-time skip, whatever. But okay,
pre-time skip, but because because as we said with Usopp, we went God Usopp.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
So we kind of like jumped like a few arcs.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Even with the time skips, because Nami is like got a lot of outfits to go through. But one of them, to me, I feel like I'd be pretty happy with the her Alabasta outfit. If you remember, the blue like dancer's outfit that Sanji put together for her.
That boy knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he definitely knew.
You cannot convince me he did not.
Right. Oh, of course not. No. He knew. What's another like cool like a nice outfit for Nami though? Oof. Because
we have the interwebs. You could just
I know, but still. Nami outfits. Yeah, there's a lot of them. My God. Oh, the one from what was it called? Z? One Piece Z will be pretty cool. I like that outfit. Just because it kind of like fits the Fortnite motif, right? Like guns and whatever. But
I think the with her suit and tie one works because they're into the gang, like not gangster, but like rival gangs.
Oh, you're talking about the blue one? The blue?
Yeah.
Okay, that's from Water
or
7.
the black one.
What was it?
Like
Is it the bottom or top?
To the right.
Oh, right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's from Punk Hazard. That's right. Yeah, that's a pretty nice outfit. Oh God, there's the egghead one. Wano one would be pretty cool. I like the Wano one.
That would be good if they were out last season.
Yeah, because it was Japanese.
Fortnite.
Yeah, it was Japanese theme. Yep. You're right. There's like another one. Okay. Yeah, damn, the dress though from when they were on Zoe, I think it was. I think it's called.
It was though.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Ming tribe one. Yeah, damn. The wedding dress.
Speaking of minks, she better be a fucking member of the Straw Hats
Oh, Carrot?
by almost to the closing of the series.
Mm-hmm. I would not be opposed. Yeah. Um I think we have a nice little selection. But
Now, the hard one is for you. Yeah, for you. What? Besides his, base one, like his first outfit, what outfit do you want him to be in, or have an alt?
Ooh, this is a tough one. Oh man, the Z outfit for Zoro was also really cool. I like that one. His egghead outfit one is also pretty cool too. I actually really do like it. Yeah. Wano can't go wrong, right?
Yeah, I can't go
Wrong with it.
because it screams Zoro.
Mm-hmm. I actually really like the his Skypiea outfit, which is the blue tank top with the goggles. I like that one. For some reason, he had like an affinity for all goggles for that bit. But hey, I'm not complaining. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one. I think this is from Gold, right?
Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah, this one was really cool too.
The tux, yeah.
Yeah, this one too. Like this is like super like fashion, like I don't know what you call it, but like very kind of fancy, casual, you know? Zoro. I like that one too. Let me see. Oh yeah, whatever this one is with those shades. Oh my god, looks so sick. Super dripped out. I'm not sure what that one was from though. The gold shades, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, his Alabasta one was pretty cool too. I like the zebra pattern or whatever we call it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this one I have an attachment to the Arlong one for some reason. I don't know, just something it always kind of this one always like stuck to me. Maybe it's the blue. Maybe it's the fact that he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt kind of thing. But this one's pretty cool. That's from okay, that's also from Gold. Okay, got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna be glazing over Zoro, so I'll be in my corner. So, but man, yeah, it was gonna happen eventually. It's the inevitable. Like, how could you not include One Piece when you have Dragon Ball Z and like Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto?
Yep.
Is Bleach in it?
Bleach is not in it yet.
Okay, not yet. Yeah, they need to bring in Bleach to complete the big three, the Naruto,
The trifecta.
the trifecta. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if we wanted to go trifecta, because they have DBZ, you need like Sailor Moon,
Mm-hmm.
which would be fucking hilarious. And then I guess to round up that trifecta would be
Oh, Yu Yu
I don't
Hakusho?
know. I was gonna say Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, okay. I don't know. To me, if we're gonna go by the Toonami trifecta,
Yeah, Chainsaw.
Dragon Ball, of course, Sailor Moon, I'd say,
Dragon
and then right up there is Yu Yu Hakusho, I say.
Because we already had the Cowboy Bebop collaboration,
True.
which would been nice if they had Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star
Mm-hmm.
put together.
Mm-hmm.
And for those people that don't know what animes we're talking about, go watch them.
Mm-hmm. Look them up.
Cowboy
Watch
Bebop.
them.
It looks like it may look like a long show. It's not. It's a very short ass show.
Oh yeah, it's like what 24, 6 episodes or something.
24. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlaw Star is only clocked in at 20 episodes.
Mm. Yeah.
Sailor Moon, good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. There's a lot. There's quite a lot.
Unless you watch Crystal, which is more towards the manga, so
Mhm.
it will go from start to finish. So
Yeah.
you're good with Crystal. If you're going by the 1980s version,
Yeah.
good luck.
Yes.
Because you also got to watch the movies, which also ties into the damn show.
Yeah. Yeah. Crystal is basically what Brotherhood is to Full Metal.
FMA.
Yeah. FMA. God, I forgot how skinny Zoro was in comparison. Jesus. Damn.
No, see, that's the wrong thing. You forgot how Zoro had a neck,
Oh yeah.
and then we got Wano, which was like, where did your neck go, sir?
Mhm.
What are you talking about? It's right here. That's not a neck.
Yeah.
That's a tree stump.
Yeah. Yeah, there too. Nice thick neck.
You thick boy.
Yep.
In the wrong places.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there too. Like that second picture. My God. And the fourth one right there too on top. My God. His neck game is on point.
I mean, remember in one of the openings, it was during Punk Hazard,
Mhm.
number 16? I don't know, it's because my favorite song is that opening, Hands Up.
Oh yeah.
Had the fucking weights in his mouth while he's just doing it there. I was like,
Oh yeah. That,
like how many
mhm.
it's like how many pounds is that? It's only 500. Only 500. Oh, don't worry, everyone. It's only 500. If it was 501, his jaw would break.
Yep. Man, Zoro neck is just thick.
Not there. Not there anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Now for Luffy.
Yeah, good old Luffy. Yeah, good old Manga de Luffy.
I want his blue one. His blue
Oh, the blue
is that
vest.
thing called? Yeah, vest. I want his blue vest. I don't know, I have an attachment to that.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh damn.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's
What is that?
very.
Oh, it's for
very-
ants?
Yeah, it's for ants. Unfortunately, it's not a good big picture. Oh, there you go. That could be better. That's
Okay, so I know the middle one with the white jacket, that's from Gold.
Oh, the white jacket. Oh yeah, gold. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's from Gold.
Yeah. Oh, the one on the very, very left of the middle. I think that's also from what was it? No, anyway, no, actually no, that's the one with when they're fighting what's his face? Shiki. The guy with the swords for legs. I forget what that movie was called, but I remember that particular outfit.
I can see the one with the big piece of meat on the back as a backpack.
Oh, that's the back. Yes, the backpack. Yeah. And then I like.
Oh, I want Lucy.
Where's Lucy?
I want the Lucy owl.
Oh, yeah, the beard, yeah.
Yeah, I want that as a costume.
Yeah.
Luffy? I'm not Luffy, I'm Lucy. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
you're just going, I want to hit you so hard.
His punk hazard outfit was like pretty cute. Got the red and white stripes.
It's very where's Waldo esque.
Yeah. Right. His I liked his 3D 2Y outfit. I'm a sucker for like, the fur collar thing. The one it's the right middle. Or yeah, middle to the right almost. Second. But yeah. I do not remember this outfit right here, the one to the left and then number 4. I do not remember what this one is. What is that? Probably from like a promo or something. I don't know. Let me see. Is there anything else? God, that's so funny when he was wearing this outfit. He's like wearing 2 hats. The fedora and the straw hat. So funny. And then let me see. Yeah, the palace swaps. That's funny. I also like this one, the top right. That's from also from that same movie with Shiki. I think it was Strong World. Is it, I think that's the right name for it. Oh, got it. I knew it. I knew it. There you go. Damn, this is still pre-time skip. That's crazy.
I like how everyone is like in shock. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Zoro and Nami are just like, eh.
Yeah.
Why are we surprised about this again, guys?
Well, Nami joined Shiki's side for a little bit. So
a little bit, but still, it's just funny to go see them and like. It's like, guys, we've seen weirder shit than this. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, spoilers!
Kinda.
I mean, this movie is like what? Almost like the double digits?
Yeah.
When did you come out?
Oh, 9. Oh my god, bro.
No, see, that's the release date for Japan. When did it come out for America, for the West? That's the part where you go.
Dude, Robin is just Robin in Strong World was on point. God damn. Well, in any case, I think it was inevitable for One Piece to make it in there. It had to have happened, right? Especially with the recent popularity of the Netflix one, and we're getting more of it down the line, So,
and again, people, this man's wallet's gonna get hit hard.
I just spend money on the Mortal Kombat bundle too. So
same.
Yeah,
same.
I come on, man, Scorpion, come on. Might as well make the most of it.
Yeah. But
yeah, I'm buying the whole bundle though. Whatever bundle comes for One Piece, I'm buying the whole thing.
And then next season, because it's gonna be April. Don't know why they're not waiting till May. Is if you click on Hypex's stuff, he already shows like what is next season's.
Where?
Keep going, keep going.
Oh, go down.
Down. Yeah, down.
Down. Oh, wow.
Down. There. That's your next season. It's all gonna be Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which a lot of people are confused. Why aren't they waiting till May to do this?
That's weird. Yeah. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, it's probably the timing. So, like, by the time they get to, like, part 2 or something, then it will be, May the 4th be with you. And then they'll, like, release some Star Wars skin or some shit to commemorate it. Huh. Interesting. Star Wars themed. Okay. Yo, Qui-Gon Jinn? Hell yeah, dude. I'm all for Qui-Gon Jinn. Liam Neeson.
Always the bigger fish.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Aslan?
Yeah.
Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus, yeah.
The dad.
The dad.
Taken.
Taken, yep. Oops. And then, yep. So, right. We can glaze over the, blaze over this real quick. So, speaking of One Piece, there's gonna be a collaboration with Baskin Robbins. And they will be featuring flavors like themed around the devil fruits. I guess one of them is going to be the gum fruit.
I always wanted to know how Luffy tasted. It's like, what?
This might be a problem then, because they all taste horribly. Yeah, that's the thing about devil fruits. They taste like ass. I wonder if they'll actually match that.
They taste like ass, you say, huh? That's my department.
Well, yeah, you're gonna get devil fruit powers easy then.
I know, just eat eat the ass. Like, he's like, which one did you eat? I don't know. It tastes like ass. Let's test it out. Which would be horrible for me because I live on a fucking island and I love to swim.
Oh my god.
So that would be like a joy. That would be like, I want to go back swimming, but you'll drown and die. Okay. Just do it. Okay. If I die, I die.
Yep. Ironically, that means it should taste awful. Yeah. Yeah, people know. People know this shit when it comes to One Piece lore. So what? I wonder how many fruit or devil fruits they'll cover. Like, they'll cover the gum fruit, obviously. They have to cover the fire fruit or whatever.
Flame.
Yeah, because it's orange.
Flame fruit.
Yeah. And then I don't know.
They might do blackbeards.
Oh, the Yami fruit? What's the Yami fruit look like? Yami.
Well, I could tell you like taste wise.
Oh, taste wise? Like what? Like blackberry?
Blackberry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. There you go. Or
blackberry
grapes.
or grape?
Grapes, yeah. I'm actually I fuck with grape. When it comes to like sherbet.
Nah, lies. It's gonna taste like cherry.
Right.
It's like a purple color, but when you bite into it, it's like, why does this taste like cherry?
Mm-hmm.
I would love. I don't know how they would do it. Kuzans.
Kuzan would be potentially really good as an ice cream flavor. Let me see here. Is there fruit for it? No, we don't know what the fruit looks like.
I bet you it's just gonna taste like vanilla.
Vanilla or like some sort of like what's like it's like that. Do you remember the mystery flavor from Airheads? Maybe like that.
Oh, that one, the white one, right?
Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
Which is allegedly cherry anyway, so yeah. Oh, there you go.
I wonder how.
Pika Pika.
Yeah,
That's like lemon or
he's
something.
always
It's like lemon or something.
fucking a sour ass fucking
It's
ice
either,
cream.
yeah, it's either pineapple or a lemon.
Well, if it's lemon, you do that meme, you lick, but your whole face just caves in.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's like, the fuck did I just eat?
yeah. Oh, this is the fruit for the lightning one. This guy. Remember this guy? It was pretty cool.
Captain Planet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll actually go to Baskin Robbins after like what? How many years now? Fuck with that.
You'd be like, can I have a single scoop of this? Okay, that'll be $18.
$18. Yeah, I would not be surprised.
You'd be like, what?
Yeah, that is a good question. Is it for Japan only? Because I know Japan has a Baskin Robbins for sure. But also, are they gonna do it for America though, or whatever?
Yeah, like overseas.
Yeah, overseas. Yeah.
Yeah, pray to whatever deity you pray to.
Yeah, right. Maybe not, but whatever. All right. I think we went on long enough, so we'll leave the Avengers one for another time, because that is a big list of names that they dropped.
They're all gonna die, motherfuckers.
Yep. So we'll leave that for another time. We did definitely do a lot of talking, and that'll be it with that. So we'll be back. There will be also Switch news to talk about, Switch 2 news at that. So that is definitely like the big one for that one. We'll definitely cover that for sure. And yeah, so good stuff all around. And with that, thank you very much. And we hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
There are things you can't control. Force to go, that's his role. Embrace the result, stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trails and battles tough. Go take and joy in simple stuff. Even when it's getting rough, take it easy, having fun is just enough.
Yeah, the shining golden signs.
Let your inner spark ignite.
That treasure, growing bright.
Reach out for it and take a flight.
Lucky enough, at least you try. Shame love in yourself confined.
No doubt, face on.